It's been such a long time since Boston led the way. It's more than a feeling. It's Mike and Tom to start the day. The heart of Massachusetts should be freedom, justice, and liberty. Freedom led pilgrims to Plymouth Bay. Salem trials had justice too late. The sons of liberty spilled the tea, and then the redcoats spilled their blood. The shot heard around the world rang out from the Bay State. Boston strong and ready to defend. It's where revolution started and end. It's been such a long time since Boston led the way. It's more than a feeling. It's Mike and Tom to start the day. Quincy Market, Freedom Trail, Charles River, Boston Harbor, Bunker Hill, Griffin Wharf, Fenway Park, Old North Charge. It's been such a long time since Boston led the way. It's more than a feeling. It's Mike and Tom to start the day.
Yo.
Boom, 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 boom.
Wow.
I tell you, man, I was just watching Melody Little this morning.
Yeah.
And the Vero letters.
Part 3, number 3.
It is incredible. And somebody made a good comment. Instead of Vero, they should call them Lettero.
Listen, I don't think, I mean, everyone can see the significance of the letters. Everyone sees that now, right?
Right.
But I don't think we see, as a collective we, how pivotal and how changing those letters actually are.
Yeah. In the court of law. Yeah.
You know the sad part?
What's up?
Everything that Bedros put in those letters, right?
Yeah.
It's all true, yes?
Yeah.
Guess who gave him the intel to make them letters?
I want to say Tully.
Aiden.
Yeah. Well, through
everything that he said.
Yeah.
Over the course of X period of time, okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
All the things that have happened to him over a period of time.
Right.
And all the information that the other side has.
Yep.
Just look at that as a whole.
Right.
Everything that he's alleged has been true. What hasn't been?
Nothing. So, like, Melanie just made a good point. She's like, think about a Hollywood producer trying to write this story and being like, yeah, exactly what she said, Tom. She'd be like, no, this would never happen. It fucking happened.
It is. That's the thing, Mike.
I know.
It is we're in the middle of it. And you know what? The biggest thing that everyone's talking about, blah, 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 blah. Forget about all that, people. The most important, biggest bozo no-no, and I hate to say it, even over Sandra, the freaking alternative last email, his Morrissey's second email that he has, the one that's private, that's not, he's doing Commonwealth business on a private email. Mike, that's what takes down presidents. Like, you cannot do that.
Who was the last person to do that? Do you know?
Didn't Clinton do that?
Hillary.
Yeah. And what happened to her email server? Poof, the whole thing's gone.
She covered up
the tech data from the freaking other people. Mike.
Yep. Benghazi.
When Morrissey intentionally, with purpose,
consciousness of guilt,
uses a secondary email that's not subject to the Freedom of Information requests to do Commonwealth business, Mike, that is beyond bad. You cannot do that. Listen, throw somebody in jail, wrongfully arrest somebody, give someone a freaking ticket, charge them with murder. Not a big deal. The email is a big deal.
That's right.
That is beyond huge.
Ethics violation to like be
it's everything. And Mike, what was the intent? What was
to shut him up? To lock him up. Yep.
We'll take his tech. We'll throw him in jail because we got to shut him up. And who wanted to shut him up? Was it Michael Morrissey woke up one day and said, hey, I'm going to shut this dude down? No. Who is behind it?
Tully.
Beyond that, who's giving Tully instructions?
KP.
The McCabe and the Albert.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. Yes. Which leads me to believe, what do they have on him?
Mike, we spent $200,000 on security, and it wasn't for us. They didn't even let Karen park out on the sidewalk. She had to walk.
I know.
Security for what? I'll tell you, because I got it on fucking film. Security to babysit and to freaking walk these dudes across the street because they're incapable of doing it themselves. Or wait a minute, or better yet, don't ask them any questions.
That's right.
Yeah. Listen, Mark Cunningham, I love you. Bud, listen, Mike, the same cops were there every morning when I got there. They started at 7, they left at 3. 3:01, they're gone.
That's right.
They were there every freaking day.
Yep.
And it's an overtime, right?
Yep.
You're telling me they went and worked 8 hours after they left?
That's something to be discussed.
Mike, that's their freaking shift. They work every day, whether they're at the courthouse or they're somewhere else. That was their scheduled shift. That is not overtime. There is no overtime. Why is this, Mike?
Unless they went and worked another shift that
overtime timeout. They're there every day today.
I know.
How is that overtime? That's the overtime scandal. They got paid plus they got overtime.
My question would be, did they go work another shift? But that wouldn't qualify under the court overtime, right? If they left there when the cruiser went from 4 to midnight or whatever it is, right? Or whatever they did, that's not over. That's overtime on a different shift, not the court time. I get what you're saying. Yeah. So it's crazy, Tom.
Mike, how is this overtime pay when it's their scheduled duty time?
Corruption, man.
Mark Cunningham, I love how you. Can anyone explain that one fact to me? How is it overtime if it's their scheduled shift?
I know. It's some good reporting too by Ted Daniels, by the way.
Again, on the money. Listen, Ted Daniels. You know what? I think we should talk. You and me should talk to Ted. Let's get this thing let's get this thing moving. This thing ain't moving fast enough for me, man. I think we can get stuff and make it hammer down.
You know what actually brings it back into play is Mr. Clapp. Because now you have a compromised Tully, you have a compromised DA, you got some big issues, man.
Again,
big issues.
Again, right? The common denominator in all these cases, to include Karen Reed, Lieutenant Fanning.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I know. The jury, Reed, Birchmore, Clapp, Justin Root. I mean, come on, man.
Didn't he do an investigation in the Uri and Proctor? He did that, right? There was no problem. He didn't find anything.
And he didn't read those emails when he was in North Carolina when he was on vacation. Those text messages. Remember?
The 32,000 deleted? No, I'm sorry. The 32,000. Yeah, they were deleted. What about the ones?
No, the ones where he's away on vacation they allegedly didn't read.
Those
that was that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay.
He never said he didn't get it.
No, he didn't say that. Yeah. He got him. Oh, he got him. He read him. You know that.
All right. So listen. So when he got back into town, and the service came back, and he got them messages, right? Then what did he do? Did he ever act on them?
Probably made some phone calls.
No. I'm serious. If he didn't get them when he was on vacation, he got them over. He definitely received them.
Oh yeah, when he came back to Massachusetts.
What did he do then?
Right.
What? Tell anyone?
Let's see, I think it's kind of early for a lot of people.
Morning, Mr. Flipperhead. Joe Flipperhead's here, man.
Yeah, Joey. Hey, Scott McGinnis is in the chat.
Matter of fact,
you
ready for this?
What's up?
Are you telling me, right, that Jen McCabe can see a cracked tail light, but she can't see Scott McGinnis taking a nap under the flagpole? You know how big Scott McGinnis is, right?
Yeah.
Same size as John.
Right.
You gonna tell me you're gonna miss Scott McGinnis laying on the ground?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Anywhere, dude.
No,
Take him out in
no.
the woods. You're gonna find him laying on there. It's over there. It's right there.
I can see Scott
You
McGinnis.
not hide a 6-foot dude.
When I'm pulling up to a protest, a peaceful protest, the first thing you see is Scott McGinnis. Yeah.
Like, you're telling me you're
6'2".
gonna miss somebody like that, Mike?
No way.
Look,
No way.
forget about that. But that's the dude that you invited to the house.
Right. Yeah, he's not a small guy.
You invited him to someone else's house.
Yeah. I used to post up against the kid. I used to play hoop against him, and he's not a small guy. And he's got big elbows. He's got big arms. You know, he's not hard to miss.
Well, I guess you know.
I guess they did when they were looking at the peanut butter and jelly in the back seat, huh? Looking the other way, because you know that video of someone backing out of the driveway.
Because Brian Jr.'s car wasn't there. The Jeep wasn't there. Where did she put the fucking donuts?
I don't know, man.
Remember, she went over and put the donuts in the car. She was specific about that.
Yep.
Specific about the coffee and the donuts in the car for his birthday. Remember?
Yep.
Does it every year. The fucking world will end. She will not miss the donuts, right?
That's right.
What car?
There
was no car. Where did she put them?
As you can see in the video of Jim McCabe walking into the house, Brian's car is not there. Brian Jr.'s car is not there.
Nope.
So it was put out front to block the view and then driven away somewhere. Who drove it? That's what we need to know.
Tell me he drives the edge, right?
Yeah, and someone did a video this morning or last night. Dixie Enormous posted a video of a dash cam of the back parking lot of Canton PD during the snowstorm, and there's no Jeep, no nothing.
So how can these people who we trust with you know, being police officer / whatever job in law enforcement, how can they be so incorrect about certain things? How, Mike?
They lie.
With Matt McCabe, he was in the freaking window the entire time looking out, remember?
Yep. And then the next day he's parked in front of the Asian's house, you know, watching, doing surveillance. I mean, conscious of guilt. And then the famous line.
She's Googling herself.
Yep. Tell them they never went in the house. The guy
never came in.
That was like the line, man. And then to have it say afterwards, I wish he did, pisses me off. Just pisses me off if they say that. Did you see
Jen on the stand? He was my friend. I cared about him.
I loved him.
He meant everything to me.
Yeah,
but yet
bullshit.
She never leaves the front seat.
Yep. And she looks behind the other way.
She goes into the house to tell them.
Right.
Nobody comes outside after she tells them. After they know John's down. He's down. He's in an ambulance. He's gone.
That's right.
She goes in and she tells them.
Yep.
They don't come out. Mike.
Nope.
You tell them, wait a minute, there's a body on my front lawn. Wait a minute. And you go grab your jacket and you're walking out front. You don't need to hear anymore.
Right.
You're going out.
If there's a car parked out in front of my house, I usually go outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so unusual.
It's not a car. It's just Scott McGinnis. He's just taking a nap. He's tired.
Still, I'm going up to see if he's okay. That's just the way I am.
If was in your front yard with no lights, you still see Scott McGinnis in the front yard.
Fuck yeah.
You're not missing the guy.
Nope. Especially when you're in a snowplow truck, you know, in the air, 6-7 feet, looking down with all kinds of high def lights.
Big
I mean,
time.
you shit. You know, you shit me.
Oh yeah.
You see,
Mike, you know.
It blasted off to the sides. It's because that's where the spray's going. There's no way Lucky would have missed it. There's no way. No way. And then to avoid trying to interview him, and then Turtle Boy, you know, finding him and interview him was just a slap in the face to them because that was damning evidence. Anyways, we can go on and on and on and on about this whole thing, but to have Mr. Morrissey send out an email like that to district court judges and assistant judicial.
Oh yeah, wait, you tell me he's giving them the heads up, Mike. I wonder if the same similar type of email came from Helena Rafferty in regards to the friggin'
good idea.
Doctor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How much
so
do you want, Mike? Do you want to put money on that one?
No, I don't want to take that bet. No.
Nope. Why? These are the people that we're entrusting to protect us. We're entrusting these people to execute the law, so that it's fair for everybody. That is not happening here in any shape.
Yeah, you made a good point that who else used their personal email from Canton PD? You know, that's a good point. That's a good point. Like, how do we get that information?
Mike, that's like using a burner phone. Same thing. Doesn't exist. Throw it away. That's why they call it that.
Yeah.
All right, listen.
Do you think someone else might have it? The personal emails and stuff?
Oh, absolutely. Mike.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
If I sit down and write an email, right, and I send it to you, it goes through my email server, which
it's gonna go the same way. Yeah, it's
the same way. It goes to your email server that logs it.
Yeah.
So now you need at least 2 servers, plus it goes through a bunch of equipment along the way that tells the equipment that it's an email and its destination. So it'll go from here. You have to take this path to get to your email box, wherever it may be, whether it's Yahoo, MSN, AOL, wherever that is on the internet.
So any type of extraction of a server is gonna verify any email that went out of there.
Yes,
that's what I'm getting at.
Sir.
Now the whole thing with the telematics, is gonna bury the Commonwealth.
They're already buried, dude.
I know, but it's gonna put the final nail in the coffin.
So here's the problem that the state has. Okay, Garino is saying that the motherboard's forever damaged.
Yeah.
That's not true.
That's right. Which we thought it was. I thought it was. I mean,
Mike, go get me 4 Lexuses, 570, right?
Yep.
And I'll take the chip that Garino took out of her. This is the one that holds this data. This chip holds that data, and this chip holds that data. I have them because I took them off the motherboard that now is bad.
Okay.
Give me the new motherboard.
I'll reattach them.
I'll just take the one that's in this one. Take these 3 chips off. Put these 3 chips on. Good to go.
Gotcha.
Here's all the data.
And I know
what happened.
Joe's in the chat here. I just want to let he knows that I know, and a couple jukebox knows that the key ignitions aren't going to match the entertainment. Yep, they're not going to match.
No.
They aren't going to match.
Mike, what Garino did is he went over to the car, and he plugged into the OBD2 center port.
Yep, down below, you just plug it right in, right? Yep.
Anyone has access. AutoZone has access. You have access. We all have access to that data. That's everyone's data.
Insurance companies, they want to know how fast you're driving if you want a discount, right? They have those. They plug them into the OBD.
No,
they don't.
No.
Like if you get Progressive and you want to get the discount because you drive so slow, so you have to plug it in somewhere.
Yeah, the OBD. Everyone has that. Everybody has OBD. Yes, if you have a computer, it's your access to the computer.
Right. Okay. Yep.
That holds X data. That's not what you're looking for. You want the other data. So you're looking at this chip, Mike.
Okay.
This is what you're looking at through the OBD port.
Okay.
The other way to connect it directly to the board, you get this data. This is all the data that has everything. Everything has a timestamp. Everything has a value. The brake pressure, the gas pedal pressure, whether the windows were up, whose seatbelt was on. You know how they know whether or not to turn the seatbelt on in your car if you know there's a passenger? You turn your car on, there's a sensor in the seat that says, hey, it's over X amount of pounds. Make this thing go ding, 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 ding until you freaking shut it up.
Was it going to tell you if John was in the car, if John wasn't in the car?
That data cannot be accessed through the OBD2 port.
Correct.
It cannot, because it's on a different chip. Right.
You're right, man. And it also records a strike. It should have recorded the cracked taillight. They should somehow, some cars like mine, maybe it'll tell you if you have a cracked taillight. It'll tell you if your driver's light, the daytime driver's light is out.
Do you know how they do that? Sensors. The sensor is the barometric sensor. So if there's the I don't want to get all the lights are sealed for a reason. When the change in pressure, boom.
Ah, that's how it finds out. Okay, I was wondering how it figured out. I didn't know if it had a sensor in the light itself, like in the how is it? So the pressure inside the light, huh? So there's a lot to find out about this. And now this tech they want to send it to. I heard they want to ship the car down to Alabama or wherever the fuck he is. Is that legal? Can they actually ship I mean, and then if they can do that, we got to pay. Karen's got to pay for somebody to go with them. You know, and do this together, because we're not going to trust them. And this guy's he graduated a community college. What are they doing?
He took a class.
Yeah, what are they doing? I mean, this is ridiculous.
He knows a guy. He knows a guy.
I got a guy.
And that's what happened. He didn't even do it himself. So listen, everyone, just so you know, right? There's a thing called a solder station. I have one. I'll bring it in, and I'm going to make a video, and I'm going to show everybody how easy it is to take the chip off the board. And I'm going to show you how the board is not destroyed. So we're going to take chips off and put chips on. I'm going to do it. And I mean, you can find it on the internet, but I mean, Jesus. Real quick, I want to show this before I jump in the car, because we have to go mobile today, Mike. We got court coming up.
I know. Is Scott McGinnis going down there?
He's already there.
No, he's not.
Yeah,
Probably. I know. Man Shannon. That's right. That's the new guy.
All right. This is the back of, quote, a Chevy Traverse.
All right.
See the rear wiper?
Yeah.
Okay. I went and I measured it.
Okay.
I don't have John's exact, but that's what it is to a Lexus taillight.
Mm-hmm.
Right? 52 inches.
Is that what it was? 52? Okay.
Yeah. And now I'm at 55 for Traverse.
Why do you think it hit the taillight? I thought the angle looked a little different, but go ahead.
It hit the wiper. See this whole housing thing?
Yeah. Hit that?
This is what I think made the dent. You know the dent in the vehicle? I think this is what dented the vehicle.
Oh, dented the vehicle. Yeah.
The back of the Lexus. See, Karen?
Not cracked the actual housing, but
right here.
Dented the. Okay. See that? Now you got me.
See that?
Yep, I got it. Yep. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense, Tom. That fucking makes sense, bro. Because I was always wondering how did that dent get there. And if you're right, it's a little bit higher than the actual taillight crack would have been, right?
But not high enough. See it? It's right there. That's it.
Yeah. Wow, dude.
So
good catch. Good catch.
Yep.
Because you kept on saying to me, I measured the back wiper. I'm thinking, well, I don't know if it hit the back wiper. I thought it hit the corner of the car. But to your point, it actually dented that.
It did, and that's what made contact.
That's right.
Let me.
And that doesn't dent easily, so I'm sure that rear wiper must have been somewhat damaged.
It absolutely was. Guess who fixed it?
Wanless.
Guess who fixed John's vehicle after it was damaged?
Wanless.
You got it right. Yep. Real quick, I'll show you this picture is what I'm talking about for people at home. Right here. This is the wiper.
Yeah, it's a bit up here. Right there. That makes total sense.
See it?
Yes. Yeah, because I was wondering how that dent got there.
And see this lens right here? This red piece? Can I zoom in on this, I wonder?
Which one? On the left-hand side we're looking at?
Right here. See the red? See
right here? I can't see your mouse. Where's your mouse?
See the guy on the left-hand side?
Yeah.
See the left-hand brake light? The left tail light?
Yeah.
The red is almost on top of the white. See how the red lays on top of the white light?
Oh, yeah. And see how that dent matches up pretty close to that.
Look, wait. Look to the left, though. The left side.
The guy with the camera in his hand right there. Yeah.
The red outside piece, the redness, the red plastic lays on top of the white.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, if I go.
Oh my God! Look at that dent. You're so right. Wow.
I just had it. Where did it go? Maybe it's a back one. Stop.
Good pickup. Good pickup.
Yeah. Let me share this. And this will make sense. That red I'm just showing you. Right here. It popped off.
Nah.
Telling you. The red. Nah. That came off of this left-hand side when she hit it. It cracked it. Telling you. I think that red piece right there popped off.
That's what you're saying.
And that is what they found in the driveway or whatever. They found that red piece. Yeah, no, it's not going to come. Looks like I get in the car and get.
You don't think it was planted, that piece?
Oh, I do.
Okay, all right, cool.
But that came off in the driveway. That when
One Meadow.
Yes, the red popped off.
Right.
I think they got that and said we're going to bang her with that.
Yeah, but Sean has a picture of that car pulling out at 5:08 in the morning with it was all red.
Yes.
Didn't it look all right? Cool. All right.
Brake
I think it was. I think it definitely cracked for sure. There's no doubt about it. Yeah. And if you when they show that video of One Meadows of all of them getting out of the car, they walk right by it. They don't even look at it. The fuck is that? You know? You jump into the car?
Yeah, I'm going to get mobile here.
All right, man.
Just trying to make sure that I have everything here. I have.
If Scott's there, someone send him a link and while we're driving.
Yeah. Scotty. Etsy will be there. You know that.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
All right, listen, guys. Mike, while I'm getting ready and getting up and out.
Yeah.
Can you get a list of questions that people would like me to ask Aiden? Because you got to remember, Bedro is giving the public, us in the world, a legal document that says this is what we allege, this is why we allege it, and here's the other reasons that back up our thoughts and beliefs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Aiden's been saying all this all the time. So if there's any questions, like I have a question for him, how hard was it for him to start over with nothing, like his technology and his Turtle Boy, quote unquote? They took his tech to stop his streaming. Like they just take it off, like boom, no computer, no internet. How hard was it to start over after that?
Well, he's got a memory like nobody.
Oh, God,
he says he's got a photographic memory. I got to believe that came into play to help him.
But Mike, think of what he knows, and all of this just stripped away. Now he's going to start over again. Not that he's going to start over, but he's going to start again. Right. How hard was that to?
Yeah.
And a year later, he's in a better groove now. But how hard was it to get?
He said it a couple times. I almost wanted to give up. I almost wanted to give up, and he didn't, man. And he
took 60 days.
And he could have cut the plea. He could have cut the plea and walked out. He did.
All he had to do was sign on the paper, and he walks out. He didn't.
Yep.
He took and they didn't release him after 30 days.
I know. It's $1 million. It's $1 million a day.
Minimum. They violated his civil rights, Mike. You can't do that. That's his freedom.
Yep. Fourth Amendment.
Now, you might want to look up Rachel Rollins.
Oof.
She got busted for what? Using a fake email.
That's right.
That's what nailed her. That's
what got her out. Ethics violation. She actually dropped out. She said, "Okay, I'm effed. I'm not going to let this. You got me."
Morrissey uses a fake email to talk to Kate Peter. Think about that for 1 second.
And judges.
And judges didn't report it. Aren't they mandated reporters?
Yes. Yep.
Right back. Questions. Right, try and get me some questions for Aiden.
Yeah. All right, guys. In the chat there, what questions would you ask Aiden if you had a chance to ask him anything? I know that a lot of things came out last night. I mean, the Glare had a show at 6, and then Melanie Little came on. Melanie Little show was pretty informative. I didn't watch the Glare yet, but man, I just sat there for an hour this morning. I was just scratching my head going, I can't believe what I'm seeing. And they would actually go to these lengths to cover this up. And it just leads me to believe, what do they have on him? Why would Morrissey risk everything for this family? Right? He gets a late night text from Jen McCabe. Could have been third party, who knows? 5 hours later, he's writing an email. Hey, good morning, True Crime. You got to come on if you can, jump on. You had some good stuff yesterday, Eve. Anyways, but why would you? What does this family have on on Morrissey. What does he? What, I mean, what? Why? Why would you do this? Just begs me to wonder. Like, how deep is it, man? Because he's done everything in his power to prevent this from happening. And Mark Letterow, not Betterow, Mark Letterow is the man. He's the wordsmith. He's just, and according to Melanie, who was an attorney, this is stuff that you just don't do ever as a lawyer. Ever. Like when you sign something, it's like being notarized. So if you're an officer of the court, lawyer, you don't need a notary. As soon as you sign that, it's gold, right? It's true. It's the truth. Like I was a notary, and I would notarize a lot of different things, and I have to make sure it was the truth. Log it into a log, and and keep that log up to date, dated all the time for 4 years, and I still have it. I have hundreds of thousands of hundreds of signatures probably in there, and I have the person sign off on it. You cannot sign someone's name. You have to sign it, date it, what's it about, blah 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 blah. But as a lawyer, you can just sign it and said to be true. Now, how many things did Ken Mello sign? Cosgrove, I think, just walked into a bee's nest. I don't know if he willingly knew. All right, I'll see that. Yeah. I think Cosgrove just walked into this. I don't know if he knew or maybe he had a suspicion of it. But I tell you, if I'm him, Joe, stop it. If I'm him, if I'm Cosgrove, I'm done. I'm out. See ya. Gone. Right? Like Vince Carter, just gone. I'm out. I'm gonna wrap this. So, anyways, some good flip ahead videos got replayed last night. If you hadn't had a chance to see Joe, he's got a YouTube channel. Anyways, but he months ago was dropping bombs like this that he suspected was going on and made videos about them, and now it's all there. So go back and watch some of them. Oh yeah, okay. And I replayed some that were pretty cool, and he replayed some last night that were pretty cool. So again, kudos, Joe, and Eve. I got some good stuff posted yesterday as well. And Cosgrove, you're right. Cosgrove should dismiss everything. I agree with that, no doubt. And he's, do you think he was lied to, or do you think he knew? I don't know. I mean, it runs so deep that, am I doing a solid? No one's ever going to find out. Yeah, that's right. Eve dropped the 223 bomb. That's right, Joe. She did. And then yesterday, in the goddamn Canton Citizens, they have an article about Allie McCabe and how good she's doing in college, and her other sisters, an all-star at Merrimack, like in the Canton Citizen. And wasn't one of them an alibi for somebody? I don't know, man. Canton is fucked. It's a fucked up town. I don't know what to say. It just it makes me sick to live here. And I know Judge O'Malley because I had to stand in front of him 3 times. And he wasn't too bad to me, I guess, but it was difficult. It wasn't easy, But yeah, Allie McCabe is an accomplice to murder. You're right. And here she is up, and I think she did Merrimack, playing field hockey and making the Canton Citizen. Like she's like, I guess the name of the article is like, where are they now? Well, they should be in jail, but I don't know. They got a whole picture of her playing field hockey and an article and her name. And oh yeah, that was deliberate. Alpine Stars. You're right. It was. That's why I keep on talking about the Canton Citizen and that paper. It's not true journalism. They are run by the town and what the town's narrative needs to be, because they're threatened by people that'll pull out their advertising. And I tell you, the paper is getting thinner and thinner and thinner. I don't even know how many writers they have. They usually have people that just write in articles about the history of the town, and there's like maybe 1 or 2 things. You know what it's all about? Select board meetings. and how fucked up they are, you know, and little things about the school and, you know, what's going to go on with the new $250 million. Nothing really of interest, you know. They did cover a little bit of the trial, but it was just bullshit. It wasn't really anything deep. And, you know, why isn't mainstream media jumping on this? Why isn't mainstream media jumping all over these Mark letters, right? Bunk, you know? Why aren't they jumping all over this? You there, Tommy?
Yeah, I'm here, bud.
All right. You get a picture of somebody else. You get a picture of somebody else on there. I think it's Michelle on the list.
It's the last person that was moderating.
Okay. You okay with that? Oh, yeah, there you go.
Here we go. Yeah. So,
All right.
Mike, why isn't the mainstream media on this? Like, legit, why?
You're sideways. But anyway,
I know. I'm trying to fix that stuff.
I know. I was just asking that question. Why isn't the mainstream media all over this? The Mark Lettero, Bunk's letters, right? Why aren't they talking about this? I haven't seen the Herald this morning. If anybody, Bobby Peters usually has the Herald there. Yeah.
I get to bump out and come right back.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So Bobby Peters always puts the Herald in. It just says, it did make page 1. Karen Reed prosecutors fight back and SJC appeal for murder charge. There's nothing about the federal letters in here that I can see. So they're just talking about, you know, what's coming up on November 6th, I believe. And then there's another thing about Allie McCabe, how important she was in her testimony and how she slipped when she said Colin and John weren't in the house at the same time. Oh, John was in the house. Okay. Thanks for that. Thank you for that. Allie's a saint, right? Donovan. Yeah. I don't know about that. Maybe she was at one time. Maybe when she was younger. But Twitter was on fire.
It won't let me change the orientation.
Okay, you'll figure it out, man. Don't worry about it.
Hey, I heard someone's pregnant.
Someone's pregnant?
That's what I heard.
Someone we know?
Nope. Thank God.
Who?
The guy that does the YMCA dance there, Joe Flipperhead's buddy.
Joe Flipperhead's buddy. He's pregnant? She's pregnant?
No, his girlfriend is, longtime girlfriend, Allie. Like she did.
Oh, Tristan.
Congratulations.
Interesting, huh?
But the boy that I named it Tristan?
He's saying Caitlin, huh? They're not even married yet.
I don't know if they're married. I don't know.
I wonder if they're good Catholics.
Good luck with that.
Shelby's like, it's not me. Hey, yeah. So Eve wants a link. If anybody can send her one,
please. Eve, man, she's been busy too. I see her all over Twitter.
Oh yeah, she's been big time busy, man. She finally, I don't know what was going on, but she was kind of quiet. She's probably doing her sleuthing, and then
that's not good.
She came out with some bangers, you know, some real good bangers. So has the Flipperhead, man.
She's the one that actually helped us with the fanning, remember?
Yep.
She did a lot of work with that.
She's the one that brought fanning to light for us. It helped us with fanning anyway, you know. She's the one that found all the high school picture yearbook stuff. She found the connection between Governor Charlie Baker and the Fanning family, all that stuff. That's
freaking awesome.
Yeah, Charlie Baker is connected to that Fanning family. I don't know if Fanning's mother worked for him or something like that. It's fucked up. Yep, it is crazy.
Is anything shocking anymore, Mike?
You know what? I didn't think after reading how he interviewed Farwell in a parking lot, I was like, that's sketchy. And then finding out that what's that? I can't hear you.
Dude, you don't do that.
Oh yeah. And like
Mike, he was getting paid.
Yeah.
To get interviewed. That's when you know you got it good. When you can murder somebody
get paid to talk about it.
Yeah.
Enough. It's just gotta stop, dude.
I think he's going down. He's got too many fingers in everything that's going on right now. So isn't Tully. I think the higher up we're gonna go, if Morrissey's gonna get out of this, he's gonna try to pin on one of those guys. But I don't see how he's gonna be able to do it. And this poor girl. Good.
They all have their testimonies on the record.
Yeah.
They're tied into it.
Yeah. Especially Tully, when he went into the grand jury, he was the only witness when they tried to jam up Eden again, right? And they came back with no bill. He was the only witness. Tully. I don't know.
Did if one of us did that, Mike?
That's crazy. Oh, you fixed. Right. There you go.
I think so. Hold on. I'm gonna.
Yeah. So the girl from the Stoughton District Court that allegedly leaked information. Did they realize that was public information? And did they realize there was actually a reporter in the courthouse that was just reporting on something else? Yeah.
You're right on the money with that, Mike. Just like what Aiden does is not First Amendment protected. Are you out of your mind? Of course it is. That's exactly why it was created. All right, let's not back. Give me a second. Close this window.
Scott.
All right, there we go. I was sitting backstage and nobody saw me.
Oh, this got it.
Hey, Cole, are you cold?
Yeah, it's a little chilly. It was like 40.
Hey, the moon. Hey, can you see the moon out there, Scott?
Yeah, I know. I was hoping the full moon didn't set before Jill got here.
Did she ride in on a broom?
That would be a great picture.
Yeah, it's actually gone down below the tree line now.
It's the hunter's moon, man. It's the hunter's moon.
Hey, Scott, real quick. Yeah. We got a lot of people here, so I want to make sure everyone hears this. Thank you for all the support that you've given Karen and Aiden over the past year and a half. It's been a long time, dude.
Yeah, I mean, started going to court in July of 2023. So.
I've seen you every single time.
It's been crazy.
It's been a long road.
Yeah.
Yeah. Things are starting to.
A lot of people come and go, haven't we?
Things are starting to go our way, though.
Oh, big time, Scotty.
That's probably me.
Scott, what did you watch last night? Did you watch the Glera or did you watch Melanie Little?
I try to watch all of it.
I know. No, I watched Melanie this morning. When I woke up, and I was blown away, man. And I only got through half of it. I still have a bit more to go. I had to go online, so pretty fucked up.
Now, listen, can I say something about that?
Yeah.
The reality, you're right on the money, girl, because there were how many shows on last night at the same time? Yeah, a lot. There's no way you're watching all that. So who really wins and who really loses? This is the idea that we had is trying to schedule something, which you can't. You really can't. But you try and schedule the time so that the poor viewers aren't getting lambasted with this one, that one, this one. And God loves the viewers. They're the best in the world. They're supportive. And we appreciate every single person that watches our channel. But and we're sorry. We're trying to do the early stuff in the morning because we know the stuff at night is just so much. And I get it.
Last night was really tough because
the
Vero letter number 3 was breaking.
Yeah.
Everybody was trying to come on. Plus, there was pre-scheduled shows that were on. Like Kathleen Howley was on The Young Jerks.
Yeah.
You can't keep up with it all.
And how do you not listen to Kathleen? I mean, really, right? And how do you not listen to Melanie? It's so hard. And so I feel bad. I feel bad for the viewers.
Yeah, Brian had. I can always watch it again, but Brian had Miss Lizzie on about Sandra Birchmore again. So that was a good show too.
Yeah, that was. It's crazy because there's sometimes a night during the week where there's like nothing on, and all of a sudden a night like last night there's like 5 shows on all at once.
Imagine if Aiden was on last night.
Well, again,
you came on to Turtle Club if you're a Turtle Club member.
We tried. So we tried to try and like iron that out, guys, between us, the content creators, and it didn't work out too good. One person. So the idea is good, right? The great idea. Let's get this organized and help the viewers, make it easier for them. And God friggin' love her for trying, but she was told to go F herself.
Yeah.
That's not right, man. I feel bad for her. She's trying to do the right thing and help out everybody.
Oh, cool.
But,
I just got another picture from Bobby Peters about the Herald, and there is an article about Michael Morrissey, and it's called Patently False. I don't know what page it's in. It's in the Herald. Thanks, Bobby. And Joe Flipperhead sent it to me too. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Yeah. Eve, we're working on getting you a link, so just hang in there, okay?
Hold on, let me see if I can do it.
All right.
Everyone, just so everybody knows, there is a standout this weekend for Justin Root.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that Sunday?
Yeah, I think it is the 20th. Yeah. So the Pats are on at like 9:30 in the morning Sunday.
Yeah,
so
forget the Patriots. This is more important.
I understand. Just letting people know. But there's people in here saying there's 3 things you can count on in Massachusetts: death, taxes, and Scott McGinnis being at a standout. I thought that was funny. Okay.
Well, I wasn't here last week.
That's true. That's true. No one really was. I mean, you couldn't make because you're an employer, but like, there's only like 10, 15 people there. Hopefully, we have more people coming today. And so today we have Jill Daniels allegedly coming to court. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah. Well, because Jill Daniels was supposed to get arraigned along with Jim Ferris.
Right.
Last Friday, she got a 1 week delay because supposedly she hired an attorney and the attorney couldn't make it last Friday, which was kind of a lame excuse. They could have arraigned her anyways. But
that's right. Because you just base it up saying not guilty or guilty. It's all you're doing. It's nothing like it's, you're not pleading your case, obviously.
Yeah, I mean,
what happened
in front of the judge and you plead not guilty, you're arraigned. Do you have a lawyer? No. Find a lawyer. Come back and they give you a date and you're done.
That's it. Yeah, I've done it a couple of times. But
unless the charges are really serious, then they might be trying to put you on pretrial probation or something.
I got you. Yeah. But you can do it without a lawyer. But you know what? When hasn't this family caught the right break, had the right advantages go their way every single time? If you're related to this family, you've got everything that the court can do to help you. Nothing that's really hurt them, except for Jim Ferris, who's not family.
Well, if you look at the Vero letter, part 3, it's in Aiden's story from yesterday. He's going into detail how a goon like DA Meatball Morrissey can call this court right here and start pressuring everybody in the building.
That's right. And there actually wasn't a leak. It was public information, and they had the Celebrate record saying that she was the person that contacted somebody. And it's public information. He could have got it himself, and they put her on suspension. And how did Kate Peters know about it? How did Kate Peters know about that?
No, because she was already a tight-end and operative for Meatball.
That's right. You're right on the money. What we've been saying about her?
Because Chris Albert and Jen McCabe tried to get restraining orders on Turtle Boy.
Yeah.
They failed in this courthouse. So then Meatball starts throwing his fat weight around.
And that gets everywhere.
Calling people working here. Basically saying, hey, I'm the DA and I can tell what you people do at a district court in this state. I have power over you.
It's my court. Mine. Right? They give a power.
Well, not on paper, but that's in effect how it works.
Is that an abuse of power, Scott?
I think what I think the problem is you're supposed to have a separation of the Massachusetts trial court from the district attorney's office.
Yeah.
But I think what the problem happens in Massachusetts is the DAs in their various elected positions in each county in Massachusetts, they have a very lot of influence and strength over an organization like trial court.
Right.
So you got a popular Democrat that's been in office since the 70s. One of the reasons elections are won is somebody like Meatball will say, "Hey, if once I'm DA, I can get your kid a job in probation over here at district court." You know what I mean? It's a lot of these jobs that are in these courthouses.
Dude, what are you doing? Oh, there you go. All right, that's a good decision right there. Probably when you get the fuck out of the road. Jesus Christ.
Hey, easy, buddy. Easy. Deep breath.
Hey, Scott.
Yeah, road rage live.
Fucking A, man.
Scott,
Don't shut up the speed because something bad's gonna happen.
No, I'm saying somebody like Meatball Morrissey can call a court like this, even though on paper he doesn't have any power over these people. But a lot of these people will be afraid of a politician like that because that's how they got their job in this building in the first place.
Yep. Hey, Scott, what's worse? Running a license plate unauthorized or sending an email from a burner account? What's worse?
Well, of course, what Morrissey's doing.
Yeah, email. Yep. You know Tom, that was a loaded question. You knew the answer to that, Tommy.
But just to put it in scale, well, now she gets outed by Kate. No one knew who it was, but Kate knew because they told her, right?
Yeah.
And towards now, they still haven't decided whether or not they're going to press charges. The girl's got freaking just like Aiden. She got stuff over her head unnecessarily because they want to.
Yeah.
That's the power, man. That's the power.
I can't wait. I'll make that a friggin' issue when they come up out.
And you can look at the power that you can look at the power that DAs have over judges.
There you go.
How did Beverly Cannoni become a judge?
I wonder if she got any emails.
Deval Patrick.
Wouldn't that be telling if she got an email about the Karen Reed case? This is yours. You got to stay on it and take care of us.
That would be. That's what I think happened. But that would be great.
Shock you? Would you be shocked?
It would be great to have proof of it. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So this reminds me of the Hillary Clinton private server Benghazi issue, when she was communicating ex parte, with certain high individuals in the government about what to do. Yeah.
She had her own email server. Forget about a friggin' a junk email. Yeah, she had her own server. That's a whole different thing.
It goes along the lines of the same statute in terms of you can't use a private email to do government business is what I'm getting at. And
again,
it's a huge. Yeah. Good.
Typical Democrat. I'll do what I want, and then when I get busted, I'll just say, "Hey, you did that. I didn't do it. It was you."
Oh, you set it up for me, right?
Well, I mean, if you go back to the history of Cannoni, right? The Quincy connections.
Oh yeah.
Her parents working with Meatball's parents, knowing Meatball. Beverly Cannoni worked as a public defender in Quincy.
That's right.
So you know her connections to Meatball go way back.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I'm sure when Beverly Cannoni was nominated to be a judge during the Deval Patrick administration, a powerful politician like Morrissey can help her out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No doubt.
Listen, real quick, everybody. I don't mean to interrupt, but can we all just subscribe? That little thumbs up button, that little subscribe button with the bell on it. if you want to become a member, we do appreciate the memberships. Like, subscribe, thumbs up, share. Oh, again, share the stream. Share the stream, please, so that we can get some people on here.
Well, let's get some comments going.
So say DA Morrissey, fast forward to 2022-23. DA Morrissey needs his fat ass saved. His office has to be saved. He calls Beverly Cannoni and says, "You're staying on this, Bev. You got to save my ass."
Yeah,
you're
right.
I mean, think about
That's
it.
my theory.
Scott, wouldn't you, if you were playing politics, think of the positions you could put yourself in, right?
Oh yeah.
You get strength.
Man.
Well, that's kind of like the big picture of what I'm saying. So, DA Morrissey, a county DA in Massachusetts, has a lot of power above and beyond what's on paper. Morrissey has been in office so long, even before he was DA. His political influence. Maybe got that clerk of courts her job back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
And who is Jen McCabe to talk about leaks coming out of the freaking courtroom? Who is she? Hey, it is Eve. Eve, welcome.
Well, hello, everybody.
How are you doing, Eve? How are you doing today?
Good. I'm multitasking, so I might have to switch to my computer in a minute.
Fine.
But for now, this will have to do.
Eve, what do you think of the bedroll letters?
Shooketh, I was flabbergasted, outraged, behooved, all of those things.
No stress.
Even though you knew some of the corruption, you still kind of shocked at it.
Yeah, I
cold,
mean,
man.
whenever you get to piece together things that you've been questioning,
Yeah.
you're like, wow, I was off on this or that. But the links that these people go, like, when are they going to give it up? This is what really blows my mind. Are they going to give it up?
Eve, can I give you some more pieces to that?
Sure.
Eve, when Whitey Bulger was in town, he ran the mob in Boston, and then Whitey left town, but the freaking thing kept rolling. You find out who took over. Got a feeling they reside in Canton.
Yeah, and I think that's why Hank Brennan is on board, not to convict Karen Reed or make it stick
But to
this time.
protect them.
I think it's to
protect the system.
Be the liaison in between.
No one else.
Tom, can you just turn your volume down a little bit? It's just really loud. Sorry, man. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, no worries.
I can barely hear you. Tom's volume from his car is like overshadowing it. Yeah, it's okay.
No, it's road noise for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just saying, I think that Hank Brennan is a liaison between a few agencies. If you get what I'm saying, because he knows what public corruption looks like because of the Whitey Bulger case. I mean, he helped expose it, just like Jackson and Yannetti is doing in the Reed case. He did the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Only it's just different circumstances. Like Karen Reed obviously isn't a mobster. That's a big difference. But at the end of the day, it was exposing the backside of things.
So basically, what he did is he talked to Whitey and then exposed it in court. Right? What Whitey knew, he told Hank. Hank then told it in court about the corruption.
Right. Well, I think I posted a video that was a few weeks ago where Hank was being interviewed, and he said that, I did not expect for the federal government to expose as much corruption as I assumed.
Right.
So I see a lot of similarities, and I don't think that Norfolk County handpicked this guy to help them. I think they were forced to. I do. That's just how I feel.
Yeah. Well, you also mentioned that Hank's being paid through a federal government grant.
Mm-hmm.
So
which is capped at 75 grand.
Right. Which just tells me, yeah, he knew where to apply for it, or was told where to apply for the money. Get it, and let's go. The taxpayers aren't gonna. Well, they are, but every taxpayer is paying for this, and that's where the federal government just kicked in with the dollars. That makes sense. And then having it be so low, and knowing what he's gonna do. This is a political move for him again, Hank.
Right. And
right.
Honestly, with this new revelation with Jim McCabe, which no one chaps my ass more than her. For some reason, I just, let's scrap. Like if I could, I would scrap. I would. Let's go.
You throw down?
Oh, yes. I will not be afraid to admit it. I didn't say that I would. So
yeah,
witness intimidation, ladies, sit down.
I would if I would. I could. You mean I could throw down, right?
Right. I'm doing a Chris Albert.
That's right.
I could. Right. I'd say I could.
Yeah. Wait, when you get a chance later on today, you got to look up the Canton Citizen paper articles from yesterday.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Real quick, on my way to court, will I pass that place where that dude sleeps at night every night, where he's not supposed to?
On your way to court, where that dude sleeps every night?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He might be a selectman. Might be a selectman.
I don't know. In Easton?
Yeah.
I don't think so. No, I don't know where you are, but yeah, it's called The Farmer's Daughter. If you're interested in a good breakfast, right above that is where allegedly someone lives, but no proof yet. But we're working on it.
The Farmer's Daughter.
Yeah. Yep. And Easton, right above.
Yeah, there's one of the state police cat team guys parked in the back now.
I have a question for that guy. Hey, Scott.
He's probably sitting there watching your show.
Yeah. Yeah, right, Joe. Chris Albert.
I had that happen to me before.
Sweeney's just pulled in.
Nice.
Here we go. Game time. It's pregame. Everybody's pregaming. Freaking the Dougies.
Did y'all have any idea who the unknown person that gave Jim McCabe message to Morrissey is?
I saw your post this morning, and by the way, you were up early. By the way, this morning, I don't know what's going on with you. Jesus, and that is like the unknown. Like I saw that a third party culprit actually when Jen texted somebody, then somebody got to Morrissey's. What you're saying, right? And then
and I
5 hours later, he wrote an email to all the judges and the clerks and so forth.
Well, was Ken Mello on board at that time? Yeah, he was.
He was, of course, he was.
So it might have been him through an intermediary, which could have been Proctor or his wife.
Tully, could have been anybody.
It could have, yeah. But I think the way that she worded it, it kind of gives me the impression it's Courtney Proctor. Or is that her name?
Yeah, Courtney. Yep. There's Elizabeth Proctor and Courtney Proctor. The one was the sister, one was the wife.
Well, it was definitely a witness.
Right.
In a case.
All right. What kills me is that how they allegedly perp walked this court officer or employee out of there when it was public information saying that she was the leak. That's not good. That's not good. And
saying she was perp walked, that was just hyperbole by Krusty Panties.
I'm just repeating what was said, and I know she just walked out by herself, went to the parking lot. I believe that. But she was shown. She was shown a cell rate report saying it was extracted from Aiden's phone. Okay, that's the problem.
And they punished her for them being outed. That's what happened, like they always do with people.
Isn't that against the law? Just curious here.
Well, it was public
there are laws against doing that specifically.
It isn't. It really isn't. Ethically, at your job, it's you get fired for that. Like, you're not supposed to do that.
No, it's public information.
But it's
Anybody
not
could have walked
illegal.
into the clerk's office and got that paperwork. I mean,
That's right.
Well,
That's right.
and Aiden had spoken to somebody that had said something about Ted from CBS Boston.
Yeah.
Had already got that in the works anyway. It was already out there before.
Yeah, so he was already in the court. He was already in the courthouse. A reporter was in the courthouse when Chris Albert was standing up there asking for protection. And
Jen.
it could have been anybody. Yeah.
Chris went
first,
a big
deal for no reason.
What's up, Tommy? What's up? Sorry.
First, and then Jen went second, and the guy sat in on Jen's testimony there in front of the judge. And again, right, Mike, the judge can't do it based on feelings, but yet, like, there's no facts. There's nothing wrong with what he did. He's allowed.
So if somebody tries to get a restraining order on you, and there's a hearing in court, you're not supposed to be able to know that. That's supposed to be a state secret.
It is. Or you're being sarcastic. You're being sarcastic, Scott, because I think you can know.
No, I'm being sarcastic.
All right.
Because in DA Meatball Morrissey's Massachusetts, it's a state secret. You don't have the rights of a U.S. citizen to find out if somebody tried to put a restraining order on you. And what happens in Morrissey's courts is supposed to be a secret behind closed doors.
They really think that way. They forget about FOIA. They really forget that us common folk have the right to request information.
And they use burner emails so they don't have to deal with FOIA specifically. They know. They're not dumb.
Well,
they've been doing this a little while.
So Morrissey denies a lot of FOIA requests that I've noticed in the past 6 years, 5 years. So that's why he's like, But he doesn't have that authority on certain things.
Yep. It's just there's a whole lot of wrongness going on in Norfolk County. You don't hear about it in other counties, do you?
Not really. No.
I mean,
wow, that looks like Mizzy is here.
Oh wow, that's good.
Well, now we know why Jim McCabe was bonding with Proctor Trooper, his wife. They were trying to nail Turtle and more and get those protection orders, and they failed, obviously.
That's right. That's right. Well, yeah. Remember when Chris Albert stood up in front of Judge O'Malley in the same court we're at right now, and he denied it.
Yeah.
He denied it. And then he got an email from Meatball, and 14 days later, he approved it.
Yeah.
You know, without any change of evidence, or it was the same argument. And then, after the Meatball email to him in his court, he then approved the motion for Chris Albert and Jen.
Yeah.
So.
Good morning. My hands are freezing now.
You've
been here too long. Been here too long.
Here's our crew. I'm banging a left, guys. You can see the crew.
Hi, Mizzy.
Cool. I see him now. Yeah.
Surprised to see you here.
I was down. I went to Eltail last night, and
you just stayed over.
Yeah.
Right.
It's for Saturday, so
I'll have to check your show there with him. I didn't catch it because there was so many other shows.
Yeah, there was so many shows on.
Yeah.
You live?
Yeah, Tommy's just pulled up. I was just chit chatting on Tommy's show.
Because that's what Scott does. He's our foreign reporter, overseas reporter.
Yeah. No, Mizzy was on LTL last night.
Yeah.
So I mean, she's not from this area directly, so she just stayed the night after the show.
Oh, I thought
she popped in here to join us.
Oh, cool! Awesome, man. We always need the support out there. How many people are there, Scotty?
Oh, it's probably a dozen.
That's good. That's good. Yeah. So, Eve, are you working on any other big breaking stories you're coming out? You got any more information you want to share?
Yeah. So Morrissey messaged specific judges and people of the court.
Right.
One of them in particular is in the Supreme Court, which is very interesting. And I remember Auntie Bev either is or was part of one of those committees.
Oh yeah.
And I think that they served together or something like that. So it's very interesting to me that he chose that person.
Hello. Good. How are you?
Wow.
As if they have authority.
The other organization that I could guarantee you that Auntie Bev's a card carrying member of. What do you think?
The Nazi
Club. The Canton Club.
No.
It's not Alcoholics
The ACLU.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think Bev has to give up her membership card because the ACLU has been slamming her.
Hard. Really hard, too. Yeah. Not little, not taps.
There's been 2 amicus briefs filed by the ACLU to go against Judge Cannoni's orders.
Wow.
Yeah, they're not happy.
Just recently?
Because on any given normal Sunday, Bev is a liberal activist judge, and she's a fan of the ACLU.
Yes.
So to have these amicus briefs going against her like that is like, give up your ACLU card, Bev. They don't like you.
You can keep your AARP card, though.
Oh, Eve, you're on fire this morning, man.
I'm a little spicy.
Eve, I know.
Eve, I have a question, Eve. How can the security detail cost $210,000 in overtime if they were scheduled to work the specific shift? How can it be overtime? I don't know.
Well, it's like these state police community action team guys, Tommy, that follow us everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, are they on their regular shift or is that overtime? I think most of them is their regular shift.
But Scott, they all got paid overtime. The same with the court officers. How?
Didn't they get busted for that?
They just released the numbers. $210,000 for the Karen Reed trial for security for the CAT members.
Yeah.
But that's their scheduled shift.
That's why they love you so much, Tom.
Is that not a legitimate question, Scott? How is that overtime?
Tommy, where's your buddy been, Sergeant Mike Hardman there?
Yeah, he warned me. He wants to put me in cuffs so bad, that guy.
Well, if you don't get your press pass this time, he definitely will.
Yeah. So he's got a special place in his heart for me, that guy.
He does. Remember, they're not your friends, bro.
No, they definitely not.
So just be careful.
Yeah. Isn't that a shame? You expect so much more from them.
Right.
But that's again on me. That's false expectations, I guess. I don't know.
Did you read the article about the new recruits that graduated that were out at Foxborough Place, and someone brought up the Reed case of one of them, and the actual new trooper gave him the finger, told him to get the fuck out. A new trooper did this to a reporter inside Foxborough. It was crazy.
Mike.
Yeah.
Are you ready, bud? This is the most disgusting thing I've ever heard. They took Enrique's family, who doesn't speak English, and they sat him down and they pointed at the TV screen and it showed him boxing for 8 minutes. Guess what? They, just like the Canton Police Department, they don't have the ability to properly clip a video because they took the first 8 minutes, Mike, not the part that showed him getting hit down.
Jesus, boxing for 8 minutes is a long time.
There was a guy that nobody would fight. Enrique was stepped up and said, "I'll fight him."
Yeah, 8 minutes, man, is a long time to be in a ring. Eve, I know what I wanted to ask you. The pictures that were leaked about the sign-in at the medical office. Could you get sign-ins for, say, John O'Keefe's medical examination?
I've already submitted that.
I I thought you said someone asked the question on Twitter, and you said yes, I'll get that. Now I'm interested to see if I live in the area. If I was to drive there, is it open to the public where I could just snap a picture of it to try to help? I don't know.
The only problem is, they can deny it sometimes if they try to work it into pending proceedings because it's not the retrial's not.
So you could get that. So your FOIA could come back. We're currently working on a case or whatever they might use the words for, and say that they can't. Okay, all right. Because that'd be interesting to see who attended that autopsy or medical exam. That'd be interesting.
I'm sure it's Bukaki and Dr. Trupa.
I'm looking to see if there's anybody after the fact, FBI or DOJ or the United States Attorney's Office, anybody like that is what I'm wondering as well as too, because you saw that in the last one with the with the Birchmore one, so that was interesting.
Can I say something about that? The FBI going in?
Yeah.
Or whoever went into the office. If they were smart, they would take as many people as they can and just walk in and just take over everything and grab all of their files, all the data. Because Birchmore is not the only one.
No, yeah, you're right.
Right? Think of the people we don't know, Mike. You know this, you know they're out there.
Oh,
you know they are.
You know what's coming to light?
The first time.
You know what's coming to light? A lot of people are talking about the Craig Casey case. Craig Casey is a big subject now because how they didn't find the body, and then an hour later it was there.
And then he's back. Or
yeah,
I don't know where he came from, but he arrived.
Right, like he just showed up.
Again, same players, Mike. Yeah, same people.
And we drove by that spot, Tommy.
Yep. We looked at it.
Yeah, not too far from it right now, and it's wide. I mean, I don't know how they could have missed it. It's impossible to miss. So
again, you put Scott McGinnis on the ground. How do you miss Scott McGinnis anywhere?
Right, 6'2", right? Anyway,
same. He's just like John O'Keefe. Yeah. You don't miss someone like that.
I mean, how about he wasn't out on the lawn yet? I mean, that's why they didn't see him. He wasn't there.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
And they would, and that's when they say I didn't see him, they're not lying.
No, they're not. At least in that one particular point, they're not lying. No.
Get it? They're all bad. That's just horrid. Horrid.
Oh, it's Amy in Boston saying that Craig Casey was also 6'2". So I mean, how do you miss that?
Exactly. You don't. Yeah. Size 13 shoe. Come on. Really, guys?
And I think I honestly think that John O'Keefe was interviewed in the article because it said that a Boston police officer was interviewed to see if they saw anything, and no one saw a thing, heard nothing.
I thought he didn't live there yet, but I could be wrong, Eve. You could be right. I could be wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought he wasn't there yet, but you could be right. But yeah.
Can we think about this, guys? How about, is this even a possibility, I guess? John working the sex crimes unit, right? You think he'd be in contact with someone that would be maybe trafficked in sex crimes?
Yeah.
So he would kind of have an idea. And if he confronted them and called them a bunch of freaking pedos, right? I don't think Higgins would appreciate that, would he?
No, and think about the timeline. February of 2021, he speaks to Kevin Albert about whatever it is, drug activity, maybe some more things. And
he did his own.
With murder, excuse me.
Yep.
It's very interesting. I'm not saying that they're connected in any way. It's just like, it just seems like that was a very pivotal time.
Yeah.
With shady stuff going on.
Yeah, if you're looking down from 10,000 feet, the optics of it doesn't look good at all, right? I mean, it just doesn't look good.
Nope.
I mean, you have to wonder, especially with everything that's going on now, like, okay, prove me wrong. You have to prove me wrong now, not just say that would never happen.
Higgins was doing surveillance.
Yeah.
I wonder where he was doing that at, because
on the job,
he was going down, right, and when he saw Karen Reed, the weed whacker story or whatever, he turns around.
That's right.
He was in his work truck doing surveillance, coming back from it. So it's like, were you surveilling her? John?
Yeah, or One
But he
Meadows. Yeah,
knew?
yeah.
It
Why?
does make you think.
Yeah, why? Why are
And
you
then
doing that?
And then, you know what? Another thing jumped out at me too is at the select board hearing that we didn't see was when Lank got promoted to lieutenant. He was right there in the front. Higgins was right there in the front row to make sure, you know, he was visible. Gallagher was there. You know, all the people were there. That was just interesting to me that he was very concerned about to watch Lank get promoted to lieutenant. You know, because Lank is playing a pivotal role in this whole thing.
It's all interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
And wasn't Lank not supposed to be promoted after the incident there where the town lost a bunch of money to the brothers?
The Lapalano brothers. He was not supposed to be promoted. That was part of the settlement agreement.
Yep.
Yeah,
Hey,
he got promoted twice.
That's right. That's right.
How, Mike? That's your town.
Tom, I'm still scratching my head. Like, you know, it was part of the lawsuit, part of the deal. You know, signed off by the legal people at Canton, and then signed off by the Lapalato brothers, and all of a sudden he's promoted to sergeant.
Does that open the town up to lawsuits?
Of course it does. Breach of contracts. Yeah.
Well, that's not good.
No, nothing's good. Hey, Tom, nothing's good in Canton, bro.
We need you to, Mike. We need you to run. Gotta find you a running mate.
No, right. Come on now.
Telling you, bud.
I know. Rita's got it. Rita can do it.
No, she needs help, dude. You can't do this alone. You're looking at it. You're trying to break that system.
I would help Rita out as much as I could, man. I would donate. I would stand out. I would, support her 100%.
I think you both would do great.
We'll talk about it. How's that? I won't rule it out. I won't rule it out.
The people at Canton are nice people. They need good representation, Mike. They really do. They're nice people that live there.
Yeah, they are.
Canton has a feeling that it's a town that's been taken over by the mob, and they've infiltrated every part of it. Like they control the select board, they control the police department. They have deep connections to the local county DA. So it's like you have the mob is literally taking over a town. That's what it feels like.
Yeah, and then it's funny. Sean's mentioning that, Brian Albert's close friend and boss lived in Canton. I didn't realize that. Was it Long from the CPD?
Yeah, Long. Was it Long? Michael Long.
Yeah, so they were good friends. He lived in Canton. I was like, oh my God, really? Jesus Christ. Governor Wells lived in Canton at one time. Wow. All right. Okay.
Didn't they please take care of Boston during the Justin Root shoot?
Yeah, because Brookline is in the Norfolk County District Attorney's jurisdiction, and that's where his final resting place was.
Funny how that works,
isn't it?
Yeah,
isn't it?
Kind of odd now. Tell you about that.
It's that Sean on the Gulf had her on last night. If you didn't see that one, that's
another show I missed.
Yeah, I know. Everybody had shows going on last night. Thirsty Thursday. We had
crazy town.
Well, especially when you have the letter row letters drop, as Melanie would say. Those were just bombshells.
Yeah, because just on Root's sister has all the info.
Yeah, she's smart. She's got everything.
Who does?
Justin Root's sister.
Oh yeah.
She's got lots of data. Unfortunately.
Yeah. She's got a lot of stuff going on. She knows exactly what's going on. She's trying to get a law passed. She's trying to get new legislation done. She's not going to stop, man.
I don't blame her either.
Look at the hat I'm wearing, man. That's from her.
Yep.
Right there. If you go to the standout on Sunday in Brookline, she's gonna have hats, shirts, everything there. Shot. So yeah.
Oh yeah, I know. Well, I mean, I got lanyards and hats, and I mean, she has all kinds of stuff. Little tote bags.
So I'm gonna mute you guys for a second here.
I don't know if you can see that or not. Executed, man. So yeah, I got a whole packet of stuff. New T-shirts. I got this hat on, lanyards, cards about what happened. She's organized, and like she was doing it longer before we got actually get it started going, and she jumped right in. You know, like I'll help you with whatever you need, and she tells me that this is her life's passion. Like she was felt like she was put on earth to make this and follow through with this for her brother, and rightfully so. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I had heard of the Justin Root thing, but I didn't really get the full lowdown until she did her first protest of DA Meatball Morrissey's office.
Right.
And we had already protested there several times, you know, as Free Karen Reed. So I showed up to protest that day where the theme was just Justin Root.
Yeah.
And that's when I learned a lot about the Justin Root case, talking to her sister and people that were there. And the Just on Root crowd just kind of got swept up and taken along with the Free Karen Reed people. So
yeah, I've seen it now. Yeah, I've seen it in a lot of people's pictures online. They have, you know, Enrique, Karen, John O'Keefe, Justin Root. Who else is on there? Enrique, Justin Root, John O'Keefe, Sandra Birchmore. They're all pictured in one picture. It's pretty cool.
Well, they all tie together because it's all DA Meatball Morrissey's office, his troopers, some of the local police, Stoughton, Canton police. So they all are interconnected. No,
you're right. That's why they have the information going online about it and stuff. I know. Twitter's been just hopping, jumping lately, so all kinds of information on there. But Eve has been dropping some bombs lately, though. That's why we needed to have her on this morning, and I'm glad she's on, man.
I just want to know what everyone else thinks about Jim McCabe Googling at 2:23, because I really think that she slipped up in her testimony when she said that, arguing with Jackson. And it always stuck with me. So when I went back to look.
Well, one thing I can say about that, Eve, is if somebody that was going through the Celebrate data in deep detail, I didn't, don't quote me on this, but the 227-22 search. So I remember somebody saying that search could have happened anytime between 223 and 227. I forget the technical details.
At or before.
Okay.
Because the 227 deletion is the termination of that page that was up.
Right.
So it has to be before that, in my opinion. And around the time of 222, Brian Albert and Brian Higgins are on the phone.
Buck Island.
They hang up. I'm sure Jim McCabe was on the phone with someone somehow.
Yeah. So the conversation goes like this: we have him outside, right?
She deletes the screenshot, the two screenshots, and I think one of the screenshots. Well, we know one is Brian Albert's contact information.
Uncle Brian.
And I think the other screenshot is what she wanted to capture of How Long to Die in Cold. Like she wanted to screenshot that really quickly so that she can exit out of that app now. So then she can go into her photos, look at the screenshot and see what it says. But it didn't really do much for her. Because there's really not much information that you can get from that search. So it didn't work out for her.
And then do you think she realized after that was done that at 6 o'clock in the morning, just rounded down that she Googled it again just to cover her ass and try to say, well, it really didn't happen then, it happened this morning? Is that what you think happened?
I think those.
She fucked up. Excuse my language. Yeah, she did.
She realized. Or her husband Matt, who knows about phones, knew about that and said, "What are you doing? They're gonna be able to find that, you know." But she, she handed her phone over like it was a piece of gum, and knew that Karina was gonna take care of her.
That's exactly what happened, right? Because that's the way they were trying to excuse the 227 search, to say it happened at 6 or 6, whatever.
That's right.
You know.
Tommy, whatever you're doing, you get 3 screens open, bro.
Yeah, I can see that.
All right. I don't know if you want to help him out. I know what he's doing.
really quick
Yeah.
about the House Long Did I in Cold Search. The biggest, like, it was done at or before 227 was the recent search of House Long when she did it at 623 or 4.
Okay.
There was a recent search results in the metadata which proves that she did it 220 whatever. Like,
Right.
it's irrefutable to me.
No, you're right. You're right. You're 100% right. I agree with you. I just everybody's hung up with the 227, but I believe that's the time she deleted it. You know.
Well, that's when it was terminated, and I think that her screenshotting the results to look at it later,
Yeah.
is what interrupted the Safari DB wall file.
There you go. That makes sense. And then, do you think she might have sent it to somebody? I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. Yeah.
But I think that she just wanted to use it to see what it said to get out of that browser so it wouldn't stick to
Yeah.
and she did it right. I mean, Matthew McCabe, her husband, is in tech, isn't he?
That's right. He is. He is. And then to delete her daughter's texts, which one is an alibi, because their family or whatever it was, we should never have been allowed. We should have had access to those and what they said, what they were so said, because Allie is definitely involved somehow. We'll get to the bottom of that one soon, I think. But this is about to crack open. I think this is about to bust. This is no way that you're getting around what Mark Betterow submitted. It's just not going to happen.
I think that somebody left other than Colin with Allie, and I think Allie was probably driven home, and someone drove that car.
Higgins,
with their phone in there. I really believe Higgins is part of that, and even maybe Jen or Matt. Because the activity on the Apple data, the Apple Watch data and health data, there's almost nothing for like an hour. Very little movement.
Right.
And I highly doubt Jen McCabe is just sitting there. That's just me. She looks a little manic naturally. So
why was she up pacing all night too is beyond me. What was going on in her head that she couldn't sleep, after drinking and hanging out till 1:30 in the morning. There's a lot to be said about her mental state at that point. What was she doing in her bedroom pacing? It just doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense, man.
Trying to come up with a plan. I don't know.
No, you're right, Scott. You're right. But she knew she couldn't use her phone.
Wasn't there a whole bunch of deleted calls and everything all during the night?
Allegedly, but we couldn't get Jen McCone. We couldn't get Brian's phone, and we couldn't get the other Brian's phone because they are who they are with law enforcement, right? It was a fishing expedition allegedly, but really it wasn't. It wasn't at all.
Well, Jen could have been up with hubby Matt all night making plans and calling people. And
Allie comes home at 1:30, and then 15 minutes later they leave. That's odd. Something just doesn't jive with me on that.
Say that again. So you're saying Allie gets home at 1:15 in the morning, and then who leaves?
1:30. So her 360 says she returns at the home bubble at 1:30, somewhere around there. And then at 1:47, Jim McCabe, Matt, Sarah, and Julie leave.
Oh, leave 34.
Mm-hmm. So that was like a go time for them. Why did Allie have to get there? I don't think Allie, as a mother, why would you implicate your kid in this horrific situation? Yes, she's evil. Jim McCabe is evil, but I just don't see her doing that. I think that Allie was just used for a ride of some sorts for someone, and then that's where it was at, and maybe someone else took over. I could be wrong. I just something doesn't sit right with me about that whole thing.
Well, one of the theories that was out there, because they were trying to lie about Allie McCabe being out that late, and one of the theories was Colin snuck through and got over to the high school parking lot, and Allie was picking him up from there. And then one of the other theories somebody threw out there is they were in charge of getting rid of Chloe.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, because didn't she have the story that she picked up some dog before?
She found a lost puppy and brought it to the Canton Police Department.
Such bullshit. I'm sorry.
Right? So who gets dropped off at the Canton Police Department? Higgins, right? I don't know.
Did Chloe go to the police department? I mean, they do have canine cages.
I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know.
That's a whole other side story mystery. Where's Chloe?
I know. Did Tristan leave with the dog? Did Jen and Matt take the dog? I don't know. Who knows? It's pretty fucking.
Speaking of dogs, Peter Murphy's got his dog here.
Oh, you got a lab? He's got a lab, right?
Oh, it's funny. We're talking about dogs, and his dog starts barking.
You probably heard the word dog and started barking. Yeah, I'm here. Right there. Oh man, this is good. This whole.
It's Chloe's ghost from the crime scene. Eve,
if you were a producer for a TV movie production, right, and you heard the story the way it's being told, would you ever think it was true?
No. It would take me well, the sleuth in me would be like, let's find out.
Right. Like if someone just pitched this, Mark Wahlberg walked into your office and said, hey, listen, I got a great story. I thought of this. I just wrote this up. Mark, it's a good idea, but let's just make some adjustments here. That's never going to happen like that. Let's just rule that out, But fuck, man, it happened. It's happening. It's like you can't write a better story than this. You cannot write a better story than this.
It's one of those stories that you can't make it up.
No.
The way that it plays out, you cannot make it up.
What's that saying? The bigger the lie, the bigger the buy, right? That's what they always say. The bigger the lie, the bigger the buy. So, like, this is going to be a great story, a great movie. I just can't wait. I mean, tonight we have 2020 or Dateline tonight with Karen. It's on tonight.
Yes, that is tonight.
Yep, we have that on tonight. Right. That's gonna be cool. I mean, hopefully that's not. I like them better than Dateline. If it's 2020, I'm thinking about And this is going to be the ones that were not attacked, but they were yelled at the C.F. McCarthy's when they were leaving. At the same people.
Hey, Maza. Says Dateline 9 p.m.
All right, Dateline 9 p.m.
I think Dateline is better than 2020, and Dateline was also one of the crews that was constantly
at the courthouse.
Constantly at the courthouse, yeah. So I know they took a lot of footage during the trial.
Yep. There's a clip of her, one of the producers that was at the courthouse on X yesterday, and she was saying she was getting to the courthouse at 6 o'clock in the morning, thinking that she was gonna be fine, and there was a line of people already there.
Yeah.
Yep. Line of reporters already trying to get in. So, and she mentioned how small the courtroom was and how it was tough to get in, and she's from 2020. Is like, wow, she can't. You have all these local reporters trying to get in and so forth. So this should be good tonight. I think it's at 9 o'clock, right? Yeah.
Between that filming crew and then the documentary crews that were embedded with like Karen Reed and everything, there's so much footage there that we haven't seen yet, or like to see someday.
All the clips that they're showing of Karen walking to court and stuff like that. Guess who else is in them? Tom CPU.
Yeah.
You look over Karen's shoulder or behind her, and there's Tom walking. There's Tom walking right behind her with his camera. He's got so much good footage. He was almost embedded with her. Like, he's got everything. He's got everything, man. I'm telling you. Oh yeah, that's right. And we have the Phelps podcast I think it's Tom making all that noise. I'm not sure what he's doing. But the 34th Fairview Lane or 34th Fairview podcast started last night. I didn't listen to it. Did anybody listen to it last night?
No, but it's on my to-do list.
Yeah, the Phelps podcast. Joe Flipperhead just put it out there. Yeah, so there was so much other stuff going on. I'm not sure if anybody actually listened to it. I should have listened to it last night when I went to bed, but I didn't. But yeah, I'll have to check that out today.
Is Tom even broadcasting? I can't even see on the screen.
Yeah, I'm in the corner.
Oh,
Tommy, what's on the docket inside? Do you know?
I can go in and check.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, okay. I'm just trying to set these cameras up so when somebody comes around the corner, I get a good,
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's why you're a rock star, bro.
Trying, buddy. Trying for my viewers, right?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, so I met one of my viewers in the butcher shop.
You're telling me, yeah.
Wonderful people out there, buddy.
Yeah.
They're wonderful people.
I thought he was gonna look at the docket. Did he go inside? I don't want to.
Met in a butcher shop. Were they glad to meet you?
Or was that a hidden sign of like, I'll meet you at the I'll find him in the butcher shop. Oh, you know what I watched on what was it on cable the other day was the Clancy, the Iceman documentary. Oh my gosh, the guy that killed like 200 people for the mob and stuff like that, the big Polish guy. Holy Jesus! You get a chance to watch that documentary, check that one out. He was killing people.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, watch that one. He was killing people at 12 years old. He killed a bully in his neighborhood at 12 years old. Stole a car and dropped the kid off in the woods, New Jersey. This guy was nuts. Not the movie. Don't watch. There's a movie too about him, right? But watch the documentary, and they have voices from like England or British or whatever they are, and they go really deep in on it, like how he's married a couple times. And it's nuts. Who's that? Is that Etsy?
Yeah, bringing coffee for everybody.
Esty brought coffee. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm gonna check the docket.
Yeah. Did you see that video of her dancing in front of the State House? Remember by herself? She posted that video. Yeah. That was funny. The Iceman had ice water in his veins. Yeah. You gotta watch the documentary. The movie's good too, but the documentary was freaky. The guy used cyanide. He killed everybody, and all his friends that he grew up with, he took out. I mean, anybody that had a link to him, he just took out. I don't want to get off subject, yeah, but anyways.
So what's going on today for those who don't know?
All right.
Jill Daniels is being arraigned, allegedly. For assaulting
Nice to see you.
for assaulting Aiden in front of Genie Pizza. I don't know is Aiden going to show up? I don't know if Aiden's going to show up or not. But hey, Scott, do you know if Aiden's going to show up?
He's supposed to come. Sometimes he'll go live on the drive down here.
All right. I don't know if anybody's watching Aiden live. Do you know if he's coming or not? I'm not sure.
What time is it now, Mike?
All right. So yeah, someone just wrote. Jessica said Aiden's on his way. I have 8:45.
Yeah. All right.
Yep. So Jill should be there soon. I'm wondering if she's going to get special escorted in by state police and just charge us overtime again.
Yeah. She did last time.
Oh my gosh! Remember she called from the parking lot? Remember they let her park out back? It's just, I mean, Karen couldn't even get an escort from the state police on the way out of the courthouse. Nuts. It's nuts.
Someone in
Toward the end of the
his way
trial,
up
he
there.
did.
What's that, Eve? What?
Someone in chat said he's on his way up there. He just went live and he's done, and he's headed up that way.
Yeah.
All right, so he's not too far away. Sometimes he has breakfast right around here somewhere, but yeah. So someone's saying that the rehab rumor was untrue with Jill Daniels. By the way, So we'll see.
All right.
So you're probably right. She probably didn't just have a lawyer, and they've just made a phone call or whatever happened.
What happened with Jim Ferris?
He got arraigned last Friday, when Jill was supposed to be there as well. They both were supposed to be there, and Jill didn't show because she didn't have a lawyer. But you know how when you first get arraigned, all you do is stand up and really you say I'm guilty or not guilty, and you walk out and they set a trial date, or evidentiary hearing or whatever it is. So.
Now we got 2 CAT team troopers here now.
I wonder how much is that costing us? We'll find out.
I don't know.
So hopefully we get the sign-in sheet from the medical examiner's office for the John O'Keefe autopsy. That'll be interesting. See that one.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about the one that broke for the Birchmore?
Yeah.
If there's a similar one for O'Keefe.
John. Yes, sir. Yeah. Because that's public information. And that that was a big tell. That 9 days later, Matthew Farwell was arrested. So, if
I get it, I'm almost positive Ted will get it first, or someone.
Probably.
Obviously, if the FBI interviewed people at the medical examiner's office about Sandra Birchmore, you would assume they did the same thing for John O'Keefe.
Right. Okay. I see. Maybe did it the same day. That would make sense. Hopefully they did it earlier than that, but I don't know. Hopefully they did it.
Question.
But it was 2 different medical examiners, though.
Mike,
you're right.
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Why is the state police here providing protection for who? What is the buffer zone? What is their purpose here? Why?
You want to ask them, or you want to ask?
No, I don't understand why. Why are they here? Do we need protection from ourselves? I mean, what are we hurting ourselves?
You know why?
Who's got the mosh pit going? But no, why do they get their own personal protection, Mike? Why do they get their own police force? Do you understand what I'm asking? Like, why are they here? There's no need for them to be here.
Well, maybe Jill feels like she's a family member of a witness.
But she's not even here yet.
I know. I don't know what to tell you, bro. I wish I had.
What's the reason for them here?
Overtime, first of all.
Okay, but give it. Go home.
Doesn't work that way.
Hey, listen.
Yeah.
But what happens if the docket is wrong? Some of the stuff that's on it.
Did you go in and check it?
Yes.
Is it on there,
Mike? I'm getting ready to get it. I'm getting someone to post it for me. You're not going to believe what it says.
Okay.
You're not. It's beyond stupid.
No way, really?
Yep. Wait till it gets posted. I sent it.
Oh, one of the moderators have it? Okay.
Yep. My bud Peter.
Oh, man. I live right down the street, man.
All right, sorry about that.
Tommy CPU with two cameras going.
3.
Oh, 3 cameras going. Oh, you got a
one on the air conditioning compressor. See it? The black one?
Oh, yeah.
I got one down there.
Yeah.
2, 3. But the one I'm holding, the tablet does good.
The technology Tom's showing right now.
No.
Do you think she's going to go on the back door? You know what I'm saying? Where they bring.
She can't. She's got to come in the front door.
Okay.
No, metal detector. Got to go through the metal detector.
Donovan's like, Jill is the mafia queen. That's why.
So are you ready? This will be the tell. Are you ready? We're going to watch the troopers, and we'll know whether or not she gets here, whether or not they get the heads up. Hey, heads up.
They'll start walking. Oh, yeah.
Right, Scott?
Yeah. I've never...
They'll start getting active like little bees.
I've never seen the driveway blocked off like that before. When I was going to court there, they never had the front of the driveway blocked off. You know, like that's half circle. There's always cars parked out front. But now that they have a chain going across or something.
Yep. Yep. You can't. So yep.
Yeah.
So you can only go. They're trying to make it like one way.
Yeah. Yeah. That was never there before.
Nope. Mr. Consistency.
You gotta walk up to
big guy.
Walk up to the parking lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a coffee.
Seeing all your friends.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you? Is there a hearing today or no?
Yes.
Oh, there is.
Yes.
I didn't know there was. I haven't been able to keep up. What's today?
It's Joe Daniels and Aiden Kearney.
Oh, it is today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. 9 o'clock.
All right. Thanks.
Yep. You're welcome.
It's 8:52. It's 8:52. 9 o'clock.
Hi.
Chantel, 9 o'clock. It's 8:52. Someone from French Lick, Indiana. Larry Bird, baby. Larry Bird.
Larry, my man. Oh, yeah. He was great.
Still
could he talk shit and back it up?
He can. He's one of the best trash talkers in the league at the time. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Backed up everything too. Yeah. Amazing. What a guy. The stories, Mike. The stories.
I can't imagine the ones we don't know about. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of stuff's been posted on X about the 04-03 Red Sox and Yankee games lately. It's been kind of cool to watch. Yeah, it's been fun watching Ramirez and Ortiz and the steals of second base. Do you remember all that stuff back in 04? Yeah. Remember that Aaron fucking Boone home run that knocked us out of the fucking championship? They went to the World Series. And that was off of Tim Wakefield. Oh, still hurts.
I'm gonna age myself, bud.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
David Ortiz was wonderful. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
A lot better than the person who I think was more resembled to me. There's a guy named George Scott.
Okay.
Remember him?
I think the name sounds familiar. He wasn't a catcher, was he?
Boomer, just like David Ortiz. He was a designated hitter.
Oh, Scott was his last name. Yeah.
Boomer, George Scott. Yeah. That boy, I've seen people hit baseballs.
Yeah.
Never like this, never like that man. My God, did he destroy the ball, Mike?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hopefully hopefully we have a good game today right here at Stoughton District Court. All right, Turner Boy just showed up. That's good.
Yep.
I had a thought, guys.
There is. Thank you, Scott.
I got to cut off. I didn't.
Yeah, that's cool. No.
Hi, everybody.
Aiden just pulled in, so yeah, he was a great hitter, Mike. Like he hit the ball different.
Remember like Wade Boggs and all
Boggs and all those guys? Yes. Remember Yaz?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Tony C.
Hey, Lana Del Turtle.
Yeah, I know we're dating ourselves. I know who they are, but I never saw them play. So there you go on that one.
All right.
Would Braden Carney be a witness potentially in the future?
Hold on.
Mr.
Oh yeah, I would think so. He was actually saying on the show on Tuesday that he should be called as a witness because he knows more about this case than anybody. You know, and if he's being, falsely prosecuted, right, that makes him a witness. In my opinion, he should be protected. You there, Tom? You there?
I am. Yes.
I think it's me and you. Okay. Yeah.
So what I was doing is I take pictures so I can get pictures also. When I do that, it stops the camera.
Are you gonna go inside, you think?
No, I'm an outside guy.
All right.
Oh. Is her an attorney here?
Is that what he's saying? Is her attorney here?
How are you? Have a wonderful day.
Who's that?
Oh, Jane, you're right. I was talking about Braden, Deputy Man Shark, Steve.
Oh.
Because he was on the phone with Jill, so wouldn't he be a witness?
That's right. Oh, and so wasn't
How you doing, Nathan? Good. How are you today?
I'm all right, thanks.
Ready for justice. Hey, listen, I gotta ask you. Is there a number 4 coming? Is there a fork gonna drop soon? Fork ladder.
Oh, it's always more. Always more. The last time we were around, so you got a job.
Amazing. I mean, so I have a question. How hard was it for you when they took all your stuff, your computers, your phones, everything? You in essence walked out with 0, but you had to start all over again. Even though you were somewhere, how hard was it to start from scratch, from 0?
It was a busy day. I mean, it took me like 24 hours really to get it all back. I mean, there's a lot of stuff I still need in the phone that I can't get. But like that day, it's like I left here. I had to use I couldn't log into my Facebook account. Like I didn't have a phone. I couldn't post. I couldn't communicate with the outside world. It took me a while to get back on my feet.
Just the passwords. Jesus Christ, man, forget it.
So you got to get back in. You know what I mean? There's no reason they did mirror the phone. We know that is a fact now because they used it to fire someone else. Give it back. What do you need it for? At this point, you already got all the information.
So what are the implications of them even touching your phone, even though it's supposed to be touched by a tape team?
It's illegal. So we'll see. I mean, maybe the feds are.
What about the email? How bad is that? Isn't that what nailed Rachel Rollins?
Oh yeah, private email. That's what so you're not supposed to be using private emails to conduct government business and help judges how to do their job. There's a reason he wants to be secretive because he knew there was something wrong. He knew that. So anyway, I gotta head into court.
All right, bud.
I don't want to miss.
Listen, good luck in there, bud.
Thank you, sir.
See you when you get out.
Tommy, you're sideways again, buddy. You're sideways. There you go. Yep.
Yeah.
If Jimmy K was leaking stuff to KP, wouldn't that, in this case, wouldn't that be tampering with evidence?
It's Tommy. So I can't hear you. It's Tom's so loud. Who's making all that Tommy? Who's making all that background noise? Is another camera somewhere?
Let me do this.
All right. I think like one of your cameras is picking up all those people talking.
It's just us now. How's that better?
No, we'll deal with it.
Yeah, this time last year, this is when I started watching Tom.
Oh, really?
About this time.
Wow.
All right, listen. Hey, I have a question. How come you guys are here today? Like, what's the detail for?
Just hanging out. It's not a detail.
Oh.
We're on straight time. I don't know how many times I got to tell you.
Shift.
It's not a detail.
But
this is our day shift.
Like, what are you protecting us from?
Anybody, particularly. If people come from the other side and you guys want to argue, we're going to stand here and just make sure you argue, and that's all that happens.
Okay.
And then we're going to go home.
But who assigns that shift?
The colonel.
The colonel. Okay. I don't know. Like that's like.
I tell you guys over and over. We are troopers. We have 5 years on.
And you should be doing more important stuff than this. Really.
He pays all taxes like everybody else. Answer some questions.
I know. That's what I'm trying to find out. Who make that decision? I know it ain't you. No, it ain't these guys. I listen. I was a cop for 3.5 years. I get it. I'm all in. We used to be able to bang in sick and then take the shift back a time and a half. On your own, yeah. You could call in sick, it would go through the rotation, come back to you. You could work it for time and a half and get paid your sick.
Yeah, Joey's a city.
It was in that contract.
Oh, you guys.
Yes. No, not you guys. No. That's your own. You guys are slacking. You're behind the times. That's what we had. Sorry, Mike.
Tommy, Joe wants to know if you go. I want your name and badge number. Just kidding. Don't do it.
No,
I got his blood type, man.
Auditors, Lord help
You got
us.
his blood type.
Got plenty of those.
I know.
It's
mass accountability does that all the time. Name and badge number. Are you an official for Massachusetts? Yes. Name and badge number. And capacity.
Although, Mike, I'll tell you something. It is something to walk up to the steps and have all of them know your name, and you've never seen not one of them ever before in your life, and they all know you specifically. Hey, Tom, how you doing today? Good.
They watch the show.
Well, it's eye-opening.
Yeah. It's groundbreaking. It's award winning.
It's nice to see. Oh, listen, Eve, did you hear about what we're doing for Christmas?
No, I'm behind.
Oh, Eve, we're doing a Christmas thing. We're gonna get some vendors and as many as we can. Everyone's invited. All of the creators, so that people can come and buy some stuff from vendors, donate some money to Karen. So we're going to do this with Karen for December, and then in February we'll do something for Aiden, like a fundraiser for him. So December 8th at the Star Drive-In. It's gonna be something. Hi, Henry, the good boy. Henry, hi. Who's a good boy?
Hey, Eve, someone in the chat's asking, do you think Jen was using Allie's phone when she was at home?
See, that's a theory of mine.
Right.
Or maybe even Colin.
Right.
Because, allegedly he was picked up by her.
Right.
But either way, I don't think Allie would be gung-ho on this as a young girl. I just don't see it.
But it's her mom. But it's her mom. Her mom says, give me your phone. Here you go.
Right. It could be that simple. Yeah.
If you want to get involved with the Christmas party or the Christmas outing, the emails at cputommod@gmail. It's in the chat right now. If you want to get involved,
or cputom@gmail.com if it's easier. I can get everything to them.
Right. Okay.
Do you already have a set vendor list, or
we're working on getting one? I got to talk to the lady that owns the drive-in later on today. But all vendors are welcome.
Eve, maybe you can put an Excel spreadsheet together for us.
Yeah, well, I have a nonprofit, and I make things to give away for advocacy for whatever it is, and maybe we can do. Maybe I can pitch in with that.
So
I love it.
Eve, my idea is this: I want to get a truckload of Christmas trees.
Tommy, you're echoing. Good.
Better?
No.
We close this stuff down one by one.
Okay.
Better?
No. People want to know, Tom, if Jill has entered yet, by the way.
Yes.
Jill is here. Okay. Did she walk in with a lawyer?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you're still echoing, just so you know.
Fix that right now.
Is anybody going to be tweeting live from the courtroom, I wonder? Aiden is inside. I don't know if he will be or not. Tom's not going inside, and I don't think Scott's going inside, so. Hopefully Jill's the first case called, and she's in and out, and Turtle Boy can come out. So.
That better?
Yeah, actually it is. Yep. It's a lot more quiet. Yeah, that's nice.
Stop that.
People are asking, has Jill hit anybody yet? Can't even hear you.
Mike.
They want, yeah. Yep, you're there. Hey, I don't know. It's tough, Tommy. I don't know what's going on. Maybe just you want to get out of CPU 1.
Mike.
Yes, I'm here.
Echo.
Just it's really loud in the back. There you go. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if CPU 1's picking up a lot of your sound or not. I don't know what's going on.
Just kick it out of the channel.
Here's someone just put it up for the on the screen, a picture of the docket. Okay.
Look at the age.
Look at the age.
Yes.
23. She's 23. That's interesting, huh?
It's a hard 23, bud.
Oof. I think that's a I think
It's
that
that new
might
math they be teaching.
that's a typo. Yeah.
23.
She's the first one on the list, so she's probably gonna be called first.
The trooper was telling me that the judge
OUIs, yeah,
with higher profile cases, they want to take them first, get them in, and then get them out.
Yeah. O'Malley's not there today. I guarantee you. I think he left last October.
No kidding, huh?
Oh yeah. Yep. He's gone. After he signed that warrant on October of last year, I can't even hear anymore. Tom, I don't know. But after he signed that warrant, he disappeared. I think he retired. But I can't get an answer.
Oh, you can take that off the screen. There we go. So I can't believe the email thing, Mike.
Do you have sound on another camera down by the courthouse or no?
No.
Wow. Your sound's picking up like people talking. I can hear it. Wow, it's good.
What? Really?
Yeah. You can hear people from the courthouse. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. But you talking about what, the email or the federal letters? Which one are you talking about?
The email that exposed all the corruption. Because that's what he's doing, right?
Yeah. People also want to know, hey, what did Turtle Boy's t-shirt say? Do you know? Can you tell?
I didn't catch it. I'm sorry.
All right. Well, you don't know. All right.
But he was in a good mood.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure he gets sick of coming here, right? Like we do, but.
Sure. It's Joe's saying that 23 means non-sober. 23's of non-soberness.
23 days without an accident.
She's been drinking for 23 the last 23 hours.
I don't see her. I don't see that happening.
No.
Just don't.
God.
The number of troll accounts she's created.
I wonder. So she's in the courtroom right now, and Aiden's in the courtroom right now. I wonder if Aiden's giving her the stare down.
I don't think he's allowed to. If it's the same courtroom that I was in with the doctor.
Yeah.
So
Jill's 43 years old, so they missed it by 20 years. Just so
oops.
You know. Yeah, it's been a long ride. 43. Wow.
Ouch. I mean, I saw, I won't forget it. I mean, I know a 50-year-old that's just looks like 18, 19.
Yeah, I know people like that. They don't drink.
They don't drink, they don't smoke.
No, that's what the key is, man. Yeah.
And some people are born with
good
just
genetics.
the ability to not age, and they do the hardest of drugs. Like, it's insane.
Yeah, those are called lawyers.
Yeah.
Then you have somebody that never does drugs and gets sunburned one time, and they're a leather couch for the rest of their life.
I know. I grew up.
They're called Irish.
Yeah. I'm called Irish. That's right.
So it's nice to see Lizzie. It was nice to see Lizzie down here today.
Did she go in the courtroom?
I think she did. I think they both did.
Oh, that's cool. Good.
Yeah, nice to see them.
Yeah.
Justin Root stand out this weekend, people.
Yep.
I think it's going to be where the shooting took place, Mike.
It's in Brookline. Yep, it's on Brookline.
There's plenty of parking. It's really easy to get to.
Yep.
Well, it's really easy to get to.
I'm wearing the Justin Root hat right now, executed right there. Can't see it now. So, yeah, good stuff. And don't Joe wants to let everybody know. Don't forget, Chris Albert killed a man, and Jill
And
Daniels.
The other side
attacked Aiden for sure.
Like the other side makes fun of me because I spell it wrong intentionally. They think I'm spelling Colin's name wrong. I spell it colon. That's what I call him.
Gotcha.
Intentionally. Well, maybe it's an accident. I don't know.
Hey, so next week we got Rubber Ducky Court. Is that the 23rd or something this week?
Yes, sir. Yep, that's Rich. Remember, what a great guy he is. Man, they want to take out other people.
Eve, what do you think about that whole thing with the rubber duckies? I see that you have one in front of your name.
Did you learn that from the internet?
I'll bring it with me.
You're killing me, man. Yeah, the whole thing is baffling, the amount of money. So you got to think, last time this year, they were investigating that. That's how long it went on, man. Last time this year, they were investigating that. And they just brought him up on charges, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, a month ago, maybe? Crazy. Well, we do need mass accountability coming down here some morning with you, Tom, and do an audit check. That would be cool.
I'd love that. I would absolutely love that.
So mass accountability, if you're out there, get your asses down here next week and let's get some let's do an audit test.
We can do that. We got a list of people we can go say hi to.
But those guys get some balls, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Donovan. Yeah, Colin is an altar boy who kisses his mummy and daddy at night.
So listen, what are the odds of Jen McCabe Googling how long to die in the cold at 2:27 a.m.? I mean, what are the odds of that happening? Why is that even in her phone? How do those words get put together in her phone on that day?
Because she typed them in at 2:20, probably like Eve said, like at 2:23, and we think that's when it was deleted.
How long after 2:30 did Lucky, the plow driver, see the Ford Edge parked there?
Yes.
Was it at 2:30, right?
Yeah, it was right around there. Yep.
And what about Barrows? The cop.
Yeah.
Right? Great point. Cop said it was cracked.
Hey, do you think the defense should have written more at him, Barrows, and asked for more details instead of letting him off? Because he was on and off pretty quick. That was interesting. Didn't spend a lot of time with him. And he seemed like a good, credible witness, right? Yeah.
He was there. He was there, right?
I wish he took a picture, man. I wish he took a picture. Oh.
Well,
goodness.
it would help if we had a foreman who wasn't bullying the other jurors and all of the other stuff.
I know. No one even talked about so. Remember, Ian had the questionnaires, and they were hung up on number 2 because of she was drinking. They were both drinking. They were both at the same place at the same time, and the telematics. I don't know. Doesn't make sense. Yeah, right.
Well, doesn't. Two crucial things were missing that would probably convince these jurors of her innocence, which is the telematics, the Lexus data, and Jen McCabe's Verizon records that came in way too late.
Yes.
Eve, what are the ramifications of them going through Aiden's phone before they had a tank team and looking at the messages between him and his attorney?
Sanctions, ethics violations, there's so much.
What about lying to the court saying we didn't touch it?
Yeah, I mean, you could be charged for sure of a crime, but highly doubtful, but it could happen.
Obstruction, maybe? I don't know. Is there definitely a Brady violation?
It's definitely a Brady violation.
Rico, baby.
Rico Suave, baby.
Rico.
I mean, there's so many people involved in this frame job
You
of
mean
Karen, that it is totally racketeering in that level, in that sense of RICO. Like
and they're
it's
all
there.
getting paid. They're all getting paid on it too.
But here's the thing: from what I've researched, the big potatoes are the judges. It's the people who are in the judicial system, court clerks, people who were around the jurors, who were interfering with them. Like those people are what they're looking for to nail it, because that's going to, it's
Yeah.
basically the result of all of the corruption that happened.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, you want the courts to decide what you want if you're in the conspiracy, right? So they have to decide in that favor,
So the
which Bev has
pretrial,
done amazing at that.
the
So Bev is who they're
pretrial,
after, I think.
yep, the pretrial hearing, the evidentiary hearing. Remember the evidentiary hearing was canceled like 2 days prior after Alan Jackson flew in. Remember that? She canceled it. It was crazy.
Oh
The
yeah.
whole thing. Yeah, you're right. I agree with you. There's someone else is a target. You're right. Someone else is along with Morrissey, because he couldn't do it alone, right? He needs someone else at the same level of power to help him with this. And what was at stake? You're right, Eve. I believe that 100%. I've always thought that. Always thought that, but I couldn't believe if you were trying to sell me a movie story and you were trying to tell me that the district attorney, the judge, all these other people, this whole family was involved with a cover up. I would be like, yeah, I don't believe it for a second, right? That's nice. A good sign right there. Yeah.
Yeah, Bev is the kingpin boss they're going after. They just need that. Did somebody pay her, coerce her? It doesn't even have to be monetarily. It could be favors. It could be whatever.
Governor. Yeah. Political ambitions, right? Do you think Maura Healey knew? It'd be
Yeah.
interesting. Well, she definitely knew about Birchmore.
Well, isn't that Chief Rafferty's buddy?
It is. It is.
So
Yep.
yeah, I absolutely do.
Chief
And
Rafferty's
they
is
just they mimic each other in different ways, I've noticed. So yeah, I do.
right. I think there's a lot of shit coming down the highway soon. Yeah. Oh man. Everybody's in here just saying corruption in the chat. It's crazy.
Yep. Isn't it bad? It's so bad. By the way, what's bad is we don't have as many likes as we do people. So if you guys could just go over and give it the little thumbs up button, hit the like button on the thing, be great.
Right.
If you want to
Right.
subscribe, that'd be wonderful. We appreciate every single member. And speaking of members, if you want to be a member, we even appreciate that too.
Maybe Bev's getting massages like Robert Kraft.
Oh.
That was good one, Donovan. Good one, bro. I like that. Someone saying,
So
bring
listen,
in the mob lawyer. I love it.
You ready?
Yeah.
We know that there's another letter coming, dude. We got number 4 getting ready.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
I asked Aiden that question. Is there a 4th letter coming?
I heard you.
Oof.
Oh, it's right.
Oh.
I mean, after last night's, it was crazy.
That's gonna sting when that comes out.
Yeah, you gotta watch Melanie Little or the Glare, man. Melanie, I was watching her this morning. It was crazy.
Yeah, even Will did a good job.
Yeah, she was speechless, man. Yeah, she was speechless. She, coming from another lawyer and what the ethics violations are, just not handing over information on a timely basis.
It's so bad the ACLU got involved.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
Eve, have you ever seen a case that's involved with this many twists and turns? Ever?
No, not like this.
And there's been some high-profile cases, right?
Right. I mean, it's unlike any other case I've ever seen, ever. And I've seen a lot.
Yes, you have. Yeah.
And like Mike was saying, Melanie says go to a Hollywood producer and with this.
Right?
You
Yeah.
know, laugh at you. Laugh at
Who
you.
would buy? Who would buy? Oh, yeah. And I mean, you could write a book, right? But no,
Yeah.
this is so far out there, so far out there, and you know, it actually happened. So it's like, no, sir. This really is a true story that happened. You have to sit this person down.
None of it makes sense to us. To us.
Remember in the beginning, they were like, "There's no way this is a cover up because 3 people can't keep a secret." Well, I think we've proven that wrong. I really do. I really think we've proven that wrong. So, because there's no way that a conspiracy could be held because 3 people like that, a lawyer,
If their own paycheck depended upon it, their own paycheck. Giddy up.
It happened, man, and it's still happening today. It's still going on. So you're watching this in real life. If you're out there, thinking about a movie or whatever you're trying to do, this is a movie. You're watching it and like
unfold.
A documentary. Like remember that there was a couple of movies made like this, like the witch movie, whatever it was.
Blair Witch Project. Yeah.
You remember that? Like, and it was just this is kind of like the same thing, man.
And that's why I like to ask people like Eve, like, what's her opinion? Because she's not from around here, right? We're in the train wreck that's happening in real time. She's outside looking at this going, wow, what's going on in Massachusetts?
Well, reality check, a new member. Thank you so much.
Reality check, great job. Funny how things work out like that. She was talking about that, trying to get everyone, scheduled and whatnot. Just the idea is wonderful. Just the execution of it, that's be hard.
I tell you what, if I was on this train wreck of a case in this town, I'd be in the beverage cart right now.
Yeah, I think everybody, everyone's there.
Yeah, and that place is probably packed. Jill's in there. Oh my gosh.
She's sober though. She's sober now, Mike.
Joe's like, everything's fine. Karen said I hit him. Everything's good. There's no cover up here, right? Yeah, right. That's funny, Joe. Imagine being one of these other people that you have to got to go to court for a regular thing, and here you are, just people mobbed outside. Oh man, first round's on me. It's
What's up?
Man.
My Dukes is parking all the way to the back.
Someone talking to somebody else?
Yeah, I thought they were talking to me. Listen, we got some members here. This is Pissa.
I know. Yeah.
Lynn Ostream, thank you for being a member. And Reality Check, thank you for being a member. You guys are awesome. All right, what else? Amy in Boston. Oh, Amy, you're killing me. Amy, thank you. Cara, thank you. Right? Mark Cunningham sent us some money. Nice. Thank you, Mark. Levy has to tell Meatball, mess, you resign or you're done. Yep. How do we get there, though? That's our problem. Right? How do we get to that point?
Jim Farris is in the chat. Jim Farris is in the chat. Jim's like, wow, people actually watch this? Jim, you were on last week, buddy. You got some views. Stay on, bro.
Yeah.
Stay on, bro. Are you out front sitting on the bench right now, Jim? Just hanging out, ripping a butt? Oh, man. God, I love it. 50-year-old pizza boy. Oh, man. Oh.
What the hell is that? Is that a Toyota? No, it's a Chevy. No, it's a Ford. Huh. It's all right. It's like a little Ranger, a little Ford pickup Ranger. There's no parking here, Mike.
I love that Jim Farris is in the chat right now. I just love it, man.
Can you imagine if 2020 plays the footage of them attacking the producers? Can you imagine if that comes out? What type of look does that give Town of Canton?
Oh, horrible! Absolutely horrible look. Oh, there's another stadium gonna pull in. Yep. I was saying in all the commercials for the 2020 tonight, right?
Yeah.
You're in a lot of them, Tom. Just so you know.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I didn't see myself at all.
Oh yeah, you're right behind Karen with your camera up, walking right behind her. Yep. I think that's why they wanted your footage, bro. You know that.
Yeah. Well, we all went for a ride on that one. It was we all were there. Everybody. That's why I did it for everybody, right?
You did, bro. Yep.
Yeah.
So Jim Ferris is looking for some donos for a lawyer.
Yeah. Listen, just a heads up for everyone that's here. I'm gonna, whatever happens, I'm there. So don't be asking, who's anyone gonna stream it? Come on.
Well, you were
of
in the Tom CPU car this morning on the the news car this morning. You gotta get a little sticker for the side of your car. This is Tommy CPU News.
Yes. It's funny. It's funny you say that because I saw a lady yesterday. She had a picture of Trump in the passenger window. It's like a sticker on the passenger window.
Yeah.
Instead of getting Alan Jackson with his hands up, it says "Pull up, bitch, ready to fight." Put it on my window, right? So when I roll the window up, there he is. He's coming up, and up his hands. Can't salute.
Oh my God!
As I bring the window up, do you understand? Do you know what I'm saying? It's like the clang. So it slowly rises up, and when he does, he's flipping you off.
When you roll the window up, I mean, yeah.
That's the window. Yeah.
Oh man! Imagine Jim Ferris delivering food to your house and like the hands of the cigarettes all over the bags.
No.
Imagine that.
No. Oh no. No. Oh no.
I think Meredith posted a picture of the bench the other day with like butts underneath it and stuff. I thought it was a needle, but I don't know. It's disgusting.
It's like Larry. When Larry smokes it in his corner, there's a pile of butts going. He's got a pile.
Someone said, "Hey, Flipperhead wants you to send Ferris a link."
It's funny. Will has a phone-in number. I was thinking about that. I think that's pretty cool. Maybe you guys get a phone in, but we can do that with Facebook Messenger, right? I think if they're on Facebook Messenger, I think we can pop them on. But that's where the admins come in. You need active admins for that.
Oh my God!
Because you can do video.
Flipperhead wants to come on if he wants to send him a link. Anybody? He wants to destroy Ferris. He said.
Oh God! Who got that? Anyone?
Oh God!
Ladies.
Oh my goodness! It's too early, man. What time is it? Nine. What time is it? 9:29.
9:30.
Yeah. Hey, guess where I'm going tonight? I'm going to Salem, Massachusetts, man.
Salem, the witches, baby.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up there. tonight and spend the night tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna walk around.
Oh, badass! Yeah. That's awesome. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what the problem is, Tony?
No,
I'm not bringing the dogs.
Why? What do you mean? What? What are you talking about?
The hotel won't let me bring the dogs.
Well, you're in the wrong hotel.
Oh gosh, I know.
Airbnb that boy, man.
I know, right? I should have.
Yeah.
It'll be crazy up there tonight, man.
I'm gonna send Joe the link right now. Let me just do it on my phone.
He wants to come on, huh? Okay. I thought you were working. Oh man, I got to bring the dogs. You're right, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah. What's a vacation without them?
I guess it's a big market up there tonight. Like and you walk around, everybody's dressed up.
Yes, it's a big thing. Yeah. What do you do? What do you do with the dogs, Mike?
So we have somebody that comes and spends the night at the house. And yeah.
All right. I do that.
Sounds like a McAlvin. If Jim Ferris wants a link to join.
Hold on. One at a time. Settle down, pussycat.
Jim said he'd watch the dogs for me. For a backup bench imagine. Oh, that's good. Oh, I got to pay him in cigarettes. That's good. Oh, yeah.
Cost you cotton.
Yeah, cotton of butts.
No, you know my friend Kerry. You know Kerry.
I'll have to check it out, Jay Shepard. My family owns the Boba Tea Shop in Salem. Tell them I'm coming.
Oh, busy place. Mike, you know Carrie Ann, right?
Yeah.
You know her dog Ranger?
Yeah.
I took him for a play date.
With who?
Just me and him.
Oh, all right. So you're a dog.
Well, yeah, I went and picked him up. He came over. We hung out. Gave him some treats. He was happy as big as he couldn't be happier.
Right.
So
I wonder if Jim Ferris's car smells like cigarettes on the inside.
Dude, the outside smells like it. Do you think the inside is any better?
He's probably got like nicotine tar running down the inside of his windows. Oh my god, it's so gross.
Listen, I can't send Ferris a link. I don't know him. I don't have a way to get it to him. So
I think people are kidding, but I think he is in the chat though. It's fucking yeah. Imagine if they delivered cigs and pizza. You know, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
You get if he drops off your food, he just throws a butt in your driveway afterwards, so he knows. Stop it.
That's not funny. Everywhere he goes, he pops a butt.
And then drops it every delivery. Just drops it in your driveway. So he takes a picture of that just to show that he dropped it off. Oh fuck! Oh my god! All right, so they gotta be getting called by now, 9:30, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. They're definitely in there.
Is that two cops at the front of the stairs up there?
Yes, sir.
Oh my gosh! Imagine you get a pizza and like a slice is missing.
Oh, a bite taken out of it, Mike, and then put back in.
Oh, it's horrible. I've never had that happen to me, honestly, in all my years. But never happened.
Just hope not.
I know. Imagine that, like a whole. I've had cold pizza delivered before, but not like a one with like a bite missing out of it. That's disgusting.
So, we have that freaking animal, the one that the other side loves. That freaking guy. What's his name? That fucking guy that they did Cinder Birchman, murdered her.
Oh,
Vero. The other side loves him. They think he's wrongly convicted. Wrongly accused. That's what they say. Yeah, the other side.
Yeah, but we all know that the FBI don't play around like that. When they take you down, they take you down.
Why would they reopen an investigation? They don't do that, Mike. They don't do murders, right?
No.
Right?
No. They take you down, bro. They don't there was 90-something% conviction rate, and most of the time you plea out. So my thing is, I think Falwell's, I think he's inside right now. He's chirping.
Yeah, you think so?
I would hope so. You know, if he ever wants to see his kids again, you know, I don't know.
Yeah.
What would you do? What would you do? If you know, I mean, it's hard to get inside the mind of that, but.
I would most likely put my kids first, and whatever benefited me and my kids, the best. If there's anything, Mike, it's past that point. What can you offer this guy? He's already done.
So if you you put his family in WITSEC, right? You hide him. You get rid of him, right? And then you got to go from there. That's Again, the glare has the zoom up. By the way, I don't know. So he's got the actual audio going.
On Zoom,
I don't know if we can get that up or not, Shelby, or not.
Are we allowed to do that? I don't know. News to me.
All right, I mean, we're learning.
Ted Daniels. Yep. 200. No, overtime pay. $208,000.
Right.
Not one arrest from Franny Cannery supporters. Erica made a great point. Not one. Not even a ticket. Nothing guy.
Hey, where's Sue O'Connell been? What's she doing? Why doesn't she say anything? She's finally getting something going about an hour ago, and she's on our hey, and she writes, "Indeed, behold the power of writing and sending a letter." That's kind of like a touche to us, by the way. You know,
sending a letter.
Yeah, instead of protesting. Remember that whole thing? And
yeah. Yeah. You mean the letter like the one I sent to the new head of the state police, like a letter like that? Is she talking about?
Right.
I can show her if she wants.
Right.
Or the ones from Helena that say it's currently under investigation. There's nothing I can do about it. Have a nice day. How about those? Well.
Oh man.
As people are coming out.
Oh really?
Yep.
Check it out, man.
Working on it. How do we make out? Anything?
Just gotta stay away from him.
Just stay away.
Basically the same thing that happened last week.
Okay.
There's still no special prosecutor. They gave Joe a restraining order.
Okay. All right, guys, you heard it right here.
So just a restraining order?
Yes.
Yeah, stay away order. Stay away order, right?
Yeah.
Good.
Which he's trying to fight. And the judge wasn't having it.
Really?
Yeah. Her attorney?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, good. Guess she's not going to be able to carry a gun.
Is that Bradle?
No.
Okay.
Don't know.
So wherever Turtle Boy goes, she can't be there.
Correct. Unless, of course, it's in Canton.
Jody, I heard that. Yeah. That's awesome. Good. Thank you.
Sounds like everybody's celebrating.
Yes, Henry, center of attention. He's a really good dog. He really is.
I love Henry.
Yeah.
So are we waiting for Aiden to come out? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yep. I mean, I'm not sure we can say anything to Jillian. Yeah, Henry's a good dog. Yeah. But like, this is what happens when you get out of court.
A lot of people say the judge was great.
Yeah, I'm seeing that there. That's good.
Yeah.
We like good judges.
I was listening, but my phone was on the other side of the house. What happened?
Stay away. She got a stay away order.
Good deal.
Yeah.
He's not used to all this, right? Yeah. One more first one. Yeah,
2 years old.
Almost.
Everybody likes the judge, man. Everybody says
You see the dog? He's a good dog. How old are you?
Yes. Sarah had the Zoom. Do you want to get one together and get a picture? Before everyone starts bailing? Everybody, scooch in. Picture.
Memorialize. Yeah, let's go.
Picture. All right, I guess we're all going to the sun. You gonna get in the picture?
I'm getting in the picture. Free Karen Reed.
There you go.
Free Karen. Get it. Where's it being posted at?
There you go.
I'm with the movement.
There we go.
This is a good picture. You gotta post that one, Tommy. Yeah.
Yeah, hold on.
All right.
All right, guys. Thank you very much.
All right.
Sweet. I got a bunch of them.
Nice.
Yeah. Yes. There's Aiden. There he goes.
All right. Here we go.
How'd we make out, Aiden? How'd we make out today?
Stay away with her. So she needs to keep her hands off me.
Nice.
Keep her hands to herself. Stop touching me.
No sharing any meals of food.
No
And what
Stay
what
away.
does the shirt? What does the shirt say?
Both need to leave. I have a right to be in Canton. He said in there, he drove from Holden. I was at Meredith. I stayed in Boston.
Man.
It's a lie. Fake news in there. Didn't want me listed as a victim. I was a victim of a vicious assault. It was caught on camera. It was on tape. It's undeniable. Thousands of witnesses witnessed this vicious attack. And yeah, I am a victim. I'm not a fake victim. I'm a real victim. And we're going to have justice. I don't care what that old fogey says there. He got reprimanded and smacked down by the judge. So he needs to behave himself and get himself in line. That's a McAlbert lawyer if I've ever seen one. That guy's a McAlbert lawyer. So, yeah.
They say anything about her drinking, going to rehab or anything?
It didn't come up. I don't know. I think that was I don't think that's substantiated. So they're still on the guy is up there. He's like, oh, we still can't find someone. Oh, police. You can't find a Ken Mello out there. They have no problem finding these guys to take on my cases, which are loser cases and complicated. You can't find someone for a simple A and B. Come on, how hard you trying? So maybe if you pay Mello money, 80 grand, maybe they'll jump at it.
They're asking what's Rule 36. All right, it's a probation violation, I think. So the probation is saying, I don't know. So just to come back at all? Just to come back for more?
Yeah. I'll be back on Wednesday for Ducky, for Rich.
Okay.
For Rich.
So that's the next one for Richie.
For Rich, and they'll be on Friday again.
What does the shirt say?
We got those magistrate hearings for more Ducky people.
Yeah.
And we got the Bukkake bunch. They're going to be in here one after another.
All right, people want to know about the shirt.
Oh,
the shirt.
Jill Daniels touched me. I'm a real victim.
Right. I like that. I like that.
I love it.
Nice.
There it is.
What that guy says. So,
nice.
Anyway, but I will have closure and I will have justice. That's the important thing. It was one step closer to that. So.
And you're gonna have a lot of money.
That's right.
Lots of people behind you.
Thank you guys for coming. Appreciate y'all being here. Really do.
We got you, Aiden, as much as we can, bud.
There he is. Well, you better do your job. You better get another job. You can't do the one you got too good.
1 down, 20 more to go.
Shouldn't speak up to you.
Wow. Ouch. Yeah, you got a fan club, all right.
You got any momos? You got any momos for you?
Is that Jill's lawyer?
Yeah.
Is he his son Colin's attorney?
Do you represent Colin?
No.
No, okay. Not yet.
Another cross.
See, everybody's being respectful. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
No need for the Mass State Police with 5 people
hurt
there.
egos or anything.
No, and you know what? We weren't aggressive to him. We were open to dialogue, right? I mean, that's headline tomorrow. Mob attacks Jill Daniels' lawyer on courthouse steps. That'll be the headline, right?
The reality was, Steve was trying to give him a coffee.
Trying to give the guy coffee. Right, exactly. That's the truth.
Right. This is crazy.
Yep.
All right, Tommy, what do you think?
Yeah, I think I think you guys have your rear ends are sore enough. I think we got all we got, and it's going to be a day. That's all.
So we're going to be back live here on Wednesday for another hearing, but we'll have another show coming up, Tom and I, in the morning, and hopefully you can join us and stuff.
I didn't see her coming here.
Eve, thanks for coming on today, by the way.
Eve, thank you so much.
Yeah.
And don't forget Scott McGinnis right next to me. Scott, thank you for coming on. Thank you again, my friend. We'll see you Wednesday. Yeah, we'll see Scotty Wednesday. That's that.
Go to the
Justin Root thing Sunday.
Yep.
All right, don't forget Justin Root Sunday, okay?
Yep.
All right. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, bud.
All right.
Later, Mike. All right, guys. That's about that. If you all could just do me a favor on the way out, hit the like button. The subscribe button would be dynamite. The member button would be pisser. Yeah. And again, I thank you all for being here. Right? I thank you all for watching. Yeah, that's all they do, right? That's all they know what to do, and that's okay. Let them. That means, you know what that means? The more they talk about you, that means the more effective you actually are becoming. They've attacked everybody. I mean, everyone you see on camera, they've attacked. For what reason? These are all good people, right? No reason whatsoever. But yet, all of a sudden, they become bad overnight because someone doesn't like something. And hey, whatever, right? You just move on. Uh-oh.
Yes, sir.
Hello again.
What's happening?
Not much. How are you? Did you have a good day at court?
Oh, yeah.
Can't win them all, right? Huh? Can't win them all.
I didn't lose any.
No, no one lost, right?
So, how far away from here are you?
Me? Oh,
You're not
about 45 minutes.
Where are you from?
Whitman.
Oh.
Yep.
Next town over, just about.
Yeah, where are you from? Abington?
No, Easton.
Easton. All right, there you go.
My office is in Brockton.
Oh, you know who my attorney is, maybe.
Who's that?
You know Alan? Defanction? Yeah, you know my buddy Alan?
Sure.
You know Mike Doughton?
You
know Mike? You know Mike Doughton? Mike works for Alan?
I don't know him. I've known Alan since.
Listen, Alan's smart, right? Alan's smart enough to hire Mike. That's how smart Mike is. Mike is freaking brilliant. He's my lawyer.
Oh, okay.
Both of them are. I don't need them. I just don't like using them, but if I do need them, they're good people. That's, that's what you want, right?
Alan knows me really well.
He's a good guy,
So I'm sure you're getting all geared up for the next trial. Huh?
Let me mute this. Hey guys, boy, he's a funny guy. Thank you guys for coming, guys. Thank you both.
See you later.
Thank you again for sticking up for the ladies. I know it's still. Thank you. Thank you. Goes Dennis and his wife. All right, guys. We're all kind of gonna bail. We're all gonna bail. I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful day. I hope you all have a fabulous, fabulous weekend. What else? New member. I got this. I don't know. What's this? I don't understand. I have 7. Please pass the pepper. Thank you for the donation. Oh, I'd love to. I would love to. Amy in Boston, you're the best. And the new members, and Mark Cunningham, you're always here. But you guys are audit hearing. No, I'm not going to go to the audit hearing meeting. I have a regularly scheduled appointment. What else? What else? What else? Yeah, I got the duckies here. I think that's about it, man. Yeah. But you'll see me again. You'll see me and Mike again. Definitely will. And I'm very very thankful for every one of you guys that are watching. It's kind of why we do what we do. And we do it for you guys. So thank you for watching. Makes me feel good. And I wish you guys the best, and we'll definitely see you again very, very soon. Love you all. Bye-bye.